My name's Conor McGilligan. This is the Watch Along.
Leeds on the offensive straight away. Jack Harrison here. Jack Harrison bringing the ball forward. He's played it into Pablo Hernandez, edge of the area. Hernandez goes for goal! What a start to the game! 17 seconds on the clock. It's got to be one of the quickest goals of the Sky Bet Championship season. Goes for goal! And finds the back of the net in sensational fashion.
Jones now for Leeds. And McNabb only half stopping him. Jones getting it across. And Clark going in! And Alan Clark has put Leeds ahead! God in Australia, and now in West Yorkshire. Here he is again. It's Viduka. It's scored. It's all his own work.
Well, hello everybody. How the devil are you doing? My name is Conor McGilligan. This is One Leeds, and of course, this is the Watch Along. What's going on in your world? Just to let you know, throughout the day, we have loads going on. Throughout the weekend, I should say, we have got the Spurs Brighton Watch Along on the second channel. Please join me after that because it's got big bearings on what's going on today. If Leeds are able to win, if Leeds don't win, then it's still got big bearings on what happens as well. As we know, tomorrow we've got Forest versus Burnley. The day afterwards, we've obviously got West Ham versus Palace. It is a watch-along weekend. We do also have White Noise on Sunday evening. So join us for that, everybody. We've got Monday Musings on Monday, of course. And hopefully this is where Leeds United are able to guarantee survival. Not mathematically, but at least guarantee it in our own minds. If Leeds win today, they are on 39 points, which is absolutely massive. I'm going to get through the team news, and we're going to go Wolves first, everybody. This is a really good lineup for Leeds. It's a really good lineup for Leeds. Now, Leeds have proven me wrong before. I believe Mosquera is out. I think it could be a suspension of this one, for this one, I should say. So that's positive for Leeds, of course. On top of that, you have got them not starting Mane, which I find a bit mad. Mane is someone who I think causes any team's problems. I think Adam Armstrong being up top, and this does bite you when it comes to Leeds United, doesn't it? But Adam Armstrong being up top could help because I think Tolu Rockader is the bigger problem when it comes to the physicality. Armstrong has beaten Leeds United before. We've seen it on multiple occasions, even in the playoff final. And when I say beating, I mean scoring against Leeds United. They've gone with Bentley in goal as well, which is very interesting. And just as a sort of cherry on top of the Leeds United, you have to win today cake. You had the boss, Rob Edwards, out in Liverpool last night till around about midnight. He was pictured at a fight between two ex-football players, which is bizarre, but there you go. So it feels like it's all on Leeds United's side today. We just have to go and get that result, don't we? So massive, massive occasion today for the Whites. Let's go through our starting 11. And the good news is Joe Rodon's back. No return for Dan James or Anton Stack yet, which we expected. But Joe being back again is classic Joe Rodon, just somehow making the bench when he's got ligament damage. Just an absolute warrior. Darlow in net, Justin Beale-Strout, happy with that back four. Darlow apparently garnering interest from Tottenham, which, yeah, stay in the league first, lads. Then we got Jayden Bogle, brilliant the other day. Ethan Ampadu, Tanaka. The boy, Al Tanaka, got him on the shirt. Yeah, that explains the Japanese shirt. There you go, everybody. Look at that. What a shirt. It's one of my favorite tops, the Japanese top, international, okay jersey. Honestly, get it. I like wearing a T-shirt underneath it because it's got a bit of a low neck. But yeah, unbelievable strip. Listen to the authenticity of it. Look at that. Look at that, honestly. Really, really good stuff. Okay jersey, everybody. 8% off with the code Leeds. Then we've got Gabby Goodmanson on the left. Good to see him and Strout sort of occupying that left with Okafor just ahead. Brendan Harrison, and then Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Before we get started in the comments, everybody, make sure you're slapping a like on the video. Day says, loving the Japan shirt. Good man, mate. Ethan's in the building. Good luck, mate. Win this. Yeah, I think it does. I think it does. Sorry, I'm on the lem sip. You're going to have to help me through this today. You're going to have to help me through it. I'm feeling something coming on. Good luck when this can... yeah, I think it does. It's got to be. I mean, you're on 39 points. Every single team for the past 13 seasons has survived on 38. So you'd think we'd be very, very close. Guys, you don't change your starting lineup after winning 2-1. Come on. Steve says, hey, good to see you in here as well, Steve. Thanks again, mate. Let me know if you've done the PayPal. Really looking forward to this one. Win today. We can concentrate on the semi-final. JJ says, yes, Connie, handsome devil. Brimming with confidence today. I am, mate. I am. Thank you for calling me handsome as well. PLZ says, hey, O'Connor, I'm at a Premier League fan fest in Tampa, FL today. Got to see Stuart Dallas. Good lad, PLZ. Good to see you in here, buddy. Yeah, I've been told that Stuart Dallas is out there, actually. I've been sent a few pictures. You guys know I was out in Tampa last time, around about a year ago now. 9 clear after today, Connor. Guys, you guys are thoroughly enjoying the channel. Just like to say a big thank you. Like, we did an opposition preview yesterday with Dave Azzopardi. It's on 20,000 views. It's always funny, you know, with like YouTubers, and they're like, oh, you profit off a loss. No, you don't. Not with Leeds fans, because Leeds fans are so tribal with their football club, as I am. When Leeds lose, I don't want to see it. I don't want to see anything, you know. I hate making content when Leeds lose. I really do. It's you want to make content off the back of Leeds winning, but you guys are everywhere when Leeds win. So you never profit off a loss in this business. You don't. That's why, you know, you want Leeds to be winning every week anyway, because you're a Leeds fan. But, you know, for the business as well, you want Leeds to be winning. 3-0 Leeds. Afternoon says Talk Fan TV. Hi, mate. Would you recommend sizing up with OK Jersey? Yeah, what I'd say, Jay, is this is a large. I'm a bit of a weirdo, though. I kind of go old school with t-shirts underneath it, but this is a large, so I can fit into a medium, but I kind of prefer the baggy fit. So yeah, I don't know if I'd size up. It really depends, to be honest, but we've got a few down here, of which we're going to do a bundle on One Leeds very soon. In fact, next week we're going to do a big bundle. We've got a big giveaway coming, everybody. £5 to enter. And if you buy 2, you get the third free. Okay, it's a massive bundle. It's a bundle probably worth about £700, and you guys can enter the prize with a £5. It's well worth it. If I say so myself, you're all gonna love it. So yeah, it's been months of trying to get bits together, and yeah, you'll enjoy it. So just keep an eye out for that one. Connor's football shirt does very good quality. It is, mate. I'm not just saying this as well. I'm not. Look at the. And now to. It doesn't move. It's not like, you know, you get some of the rubbish, don't you? And it's ironed on. You go on holiday, it's ironed on. All of this is proper embroidered. You might be able to hear it. Like, it's good stuff. It's good stuff, even if I say that myself. I think Farkas should start Connor over Harrison today. Thanks, H. Can't be let down today and play to Wolves. Martin says, hi, Connor. Just got in after walking the dog. Hi, mate. How's it going? Afternoon, mate. Big up. Huge, pal. Huge. It's massive. And we've had opportunities so far this season, haven't we, where maybe we've not taken them. Villa, Everton, when we've had chances to move away, Palace, Brentford, Sunderland, chances to move away. This is an open goal, though, with the greatest of respect to Wolves. And Dave was saying it the other day. Dave was just like, look, mate, we'll defend for a bit and then we'll get a bit lapse. And if you score first, if you score early first, it'll be curtains, absolute curtains. So yeah, they've not got much of an attacking threat going forward. He doesn't learn. I don't think Rob Edwards enough. Like, you're not putting Mane and Tolo or Rockader on for this game is madness. Madness. It hugely helps them getting between the lines and having a hold-up figure up top. They've not done that. He's gone with the same team again against West Ham, who West Ham just battered him in that last 60 minutes. So, and a huge opportunity for Leeds United here, everybody. Get your score predictions in as well, people. And this is one of them where it would have probably been quite pressurised if we hadn't beaten Man United, if we're being brutally honest. But as I said, we are going to do a watch-along on the second channel after this, after the instant match reaction. But if they don't win today, Spurs, and we get all 3 points, I think Spurs will draw today. I think Spurs will get a draw. I think we'll win. I'm going with the 2-0 Leeds win, but I think we'll win. And that would extend it to, we'd be on 39, they'd be on 31. Marty says, hey, Connor, have you heard that scum? Have you heard that the scum are after Tanaka? Yeah, mate, I'm not sure how much I believe that. The Academic says, if Gabe isn't here, I can be the American today. Good to see you, Academic. You probably speak a lot more sense, mate. Gary says, I don't really watch when we are Gary, that's torture. Gary, that is it more therapy? I presume it's that, mate. It's like wanting to watch channels because it's therapy. I hate doing stuff when we've lost, which has been difficult this season at points. It's awful. You've got to do it, though. You've got to put your head above the parapet, talk about the problems, talk about what needs fixing. I never call on this channel. I don't think we're ever negative. And that might sound a bit, you'll all be like, Connor, you're joking. There's been point A, B, C. I don't. Do you know why? Because we always think of a solution, always. If you go in somewhere and you just go, why is it this? Why is it that? Meh. But I'm not like that in life. I can moan about something, but I always think if there's a solution at the end of the rainbow, if you're able to provide something which you think could help, that's a problem solver. And that's something that I think is just almost constructive, not negative. So that's what we always try to do. 2-1, 3-1. Good to see that. Apple Cart's in the building. Good afternoon, folks. Hope to God Vark doesn't go super defensive. I don't think that's defensive, which is good. But yeah, I'd like to see, I know this is going to annoy PLZ, but maybe Nonto on at some stage. Sorry, mate. And a few others that can just add to the attack, and maybe Leeds United can really go for Wolves. This should be a good day at Elland Road. Stop being arrogant. It's an opportunity. We earmarked this game and Burnley to get 6 points. That standard doesn't drop now. We're beating Man United. A Grundinator, hi Grundinator. Is it just me, or is the Adidas logo just as big as the Leeds crest? Yeah, it does. It does feel like that, mate. That's a nice little bit of advertising for you. In terms of like, it feels like when you pay a company a sizable amount of money before the season starts to sponsor, that logo is just getting bigger and bigger nowadays. You'll see it on the Japanese shirt there. Rai says Leeds will win comfortably and confirm their safety 3-0. I think. Good to see you in here, Rai. 5-1 says Jonesy. Definitely therapy, mate. I'd love to watch, especially with Beat the Scum. PLC says, Connie, you're definitely a moaner during the match. I'm a bit the same. Yeah, that's the thing, PLC. When you're in the moment, obviously I'm not trying to find solution. In the moment, I'm not, I'll be honest. But reviews, previews throughout the week, I will always try find solution all the time. Matt's in the building. Yep, front foot. Start 3-1 would be fantastic. Good to see you in here, Matt. Godfather of Soul says, how is Brenda still starting? Yeah, I mean, look, we can have good times and still have, critical thought. Me and Gabe got told on the review of the Man United game that we were being negative because we were very much like, we're not sure how Brendan Harrison is still starting in this team. I think when there is a feeling of joy and hysteria to a certain level that we felt last week, and we've only just come down from it. Joy, hysteria, elation, jubilation, all these sort of feelings that you get when you get a good result and have a good week. People think that everything is good in the team. Everybody's playing well. That's just not the case. Sometimes you've got overperformers. Sometimes you've got 6 or 7 players who are playing really well, and maybe even more. That naturally doesn't mean that then you're going to start saying, oh, well, he's playing well as well. He's playing well. You've got to be balanced and try to stay a little bit level with this sort of stuff, in my opinion. And in my opinion, I think Brendan is probably the biggest underperformer of that 11. Yes, I get that he presses, but nobody can really provide, from what I've seen anyway online, nobody can provide any logical thought really on why Brendan is doing well at the minute. It's just he runs around and presses a lot. Need a little bit more in there for me. Watching from a motorhome in Bernay, France. Good to see you here, mate. Bloody hell, got to settle for a Chinese stream. Okay. Ross is here. Afternoon all. Give my ticket away as my little boy who's 3 weeks old to look after. Good lad, Ross. Still recovering from last game. Hope you're good, Connor. Watching my son, Stanley. Hi, Stanley. Good to see you in here, pal. Please read my messages out. Steve's in here again. Sent you again. YouTube has help me send a gift. I will, mate. I just need to... I literally open. I appreciate it as well, Steve. But I open PayPal just for you, mate, because obviously you can't send in the YouTube gifts. But I appreciate it, mate. It just means it might take a little bit longer for me to read out your super chat naturally, which I'm sure you can understand. 3-0 win. Harrison got the assist for the second goal. Carlos, I understand that, mate. I completely get that. He also won the penalty in the West Ham game. That doesn't mean he's had a good overall game. It doesn't. It's a brand new thing in football that apparently if you get an assist or score a goal, that takes away the other 89 minutes of football that you've played. It's the biggest load of, in my opinion, biggest load of modern nonsense that you've ever seen. Aaronson won the penalty against West Ham. It's not an agenda I've got against him. It's really not. Because I've said when he's been good this season, Newcastle game, which I've banged on about, that I want him to get to those performance levels again. That doesn't mean he's had a good game, Carlos. It's a very, in my opinion anyway, mate, it's a very new way of looking at football. Connor, do you see this game potentially being a bloodbath? I reckon it'll be small chance it could. What do you mean there, Has? Jan says, will we end up with slow passing? Yeah, I mean, to a certain extent, I hope that doesn't happen, Jan, because if that does happen, then it's going to be difficult to break Wolves down because they will low block this. You can see that with the starting 11. They've pretty much got 10 defenders on the pitch and Adam Armstrong. So, got to be wary of that, definitely. But we take care of business today. We should be fine. Should be okay. Come on, Leeds, says Gronkai from Ireland. Good to see you in, mate. James says, Connor, you're a good guy. I've always said it. You're a good guy too, James. Thanks, mate. Wolves channel on dodgy bot. Okay, I'm gonna get stripped here if you keep putting streams in there. Executioner season is open. We start by relegating Wolves. Like that, mate. Like that, mate. Let's have a quick look at the. Hold on, Steve. Just gonna get your super chat up, mate. Yeah, this is such an important day for Leeds. Massive. Elland Road looks gorgeous. Bathed in sunshine as well. Absolutely bathed in sunshine. Guys, before we get going as well, we are close to kick off. All super chats get read out first during the stream. As you know, members chat as well gets read out first, and Patreon members get read out first. So thank you so much for your continued support. Really appreciate it yet again. You've all been brilliant. Thank you. Oh, dearie me. God, has anybody a cold recently? Yeah, guys, we'll be on here with the instant match reaction. We're getting very close now to starting the game. I think. Oh, I don't like that referee. I don't like that referee. Okay, Steve has said. If I can find it, Steve, you got a message in here, mate? Strange. Can't find it, Steve. Can see you've sent in, pal. Just says, make sure you read out a few of my messages. 2-0. Come on. Of course, mate, I will. Steve's just become a member. Shout out to you, Steve LUFC. Good man. Good to see you in here. PLZ says, Wolves will set up in Alamo low block for most of the match. Huang will come on. Yeah, 100%, mate. That's what they'll do. Completely agree. I'm not a Leeds United fan, but I love your channel. Thank you, Nemeth. Really appreciate it, dude. Thank you. Love says, afternoon, Connor. I'd take a 1. Oh, mate, 100%. 100%. We know how dangerous 1-0 wins are, though. Hi, Connor, says Josh. If we win... Is that Callum Fowler? Is that Callum Fowler? If we win and Spurs lose, would you want Forest and West Ham to win? As I think, yeah, I mean, it's not okay. Do you know what it is? Like, I want West Ham to stay up. I'd want Forest to stay up. I want Spurs to go down. The only thing is you kind of want more teams down there, and I've got a soft spot for West Ham. You guys all know that. My granddad was my granddad's been a Leeds fan since the 1950s, but he's always had a huge soft spot for West Ham United. Loved how they played football. So I've always got a bit of a soft spot for West Ham because of my granddad. So yeah, I want West Ham to stay up. But look, if it keeps them down, would I rather West Ham lose against Crystal Palace? Yeah, I would. Doesn't, got a soft spot, but still. Forest, yeah, of course, you'd rather see them lose, 100%. But I do want Spurs to go down. The more teams that are involved in the relegation battle, the better. Stumpster says, match on together from Jamaica. How you, mate? 3-0 today. Steve saying, no, not yet. Here you says, just get all 3 points. That's all I want, 100%. Connor, I can tell you got a soft spot for West Ham. I have, mate. I'll tell you right. My granddad's in hospital at the minute. He's 95. And we were talking about the relegation battle the other day, and obviously he's a huge Leeds fan. And he even started talking about West Ham the other day when I was talking to him about football. So there you go. I hope you win today. SAFC fan here, hoping for another Northern team stays in the league, 100%. How are we all feeling about Cov getting promoted then? How are we all feeling about it? It's interesting, isn't it? I don't think right yet they're anywhere near being Prem ready. I think definitely Burnley, Sunderland and Leeds have got more Prem-ready players than what Cov have right now. So that's going to be interesting next season. Another huge opportunity, though, Sunderland are staying up, but for Leeds to stay up is massive. West Ham to stay up is massive because I'm not sure on the newly promoted teams. I'm not sure. As an avid Championship viewer. Nemes says, being an Arsenal fan, I want Spurs down. Leeds Extra says, wishing your granddad a speed. Thanks, Leeds Extra. Really appreciate that, man. Thank you. T in a barrel says, hey, Connor, saw you yesterday on that fan rant thing where you're having a go at that weird scum fan. Yes, mate. Always happens. Always happens. Hot take, rather have West Ham going down the Spurs. Fair enough, mate. Fair enough. Benjio says great for Coventry. Steve says do a watch along. Let's see that. Steve, I'm doing it on the second channel, mate. It's a watch. If you've not heard, everybody, it is a watch along weekend. It literally is. I've got a free weekend. I'm sitting there doing watch alongs. We've got. If you go on the socials, you'll be able to see what we're doing this weekend. But I'm, as you can tell, I'm ill, so you're gonna have to help me through it, guys. But that's fine. Mile High Hotspur says, big up the Leeds community. I've got mad love for you. Leeds, Colorado here are such great people. I'm from Colorado. Spurs, we may be going down, man. Yeah, good to see you in here. High Hotspur, not seen you before. Yeah, Leeds, Colorado, it's big, mate, over there, isn't it? It's probably quite strange for an American seeing like the pockets of fan communities that we have out there. But in America, like, I've been invited to go to so many of these communities, you know, like New York Whites, you know, Tampa, which I've obviously been to, like Miami, Arizona. It's just crazy. They're just everywhere. I didn't realize how many pockets of Leeds fans there were in the States. Tuning in from India. Hey, mate, we've got a lot of Indian fans as well. We do have a lot of Indian fans. Paul Freeman says, looks like the same side that started the last game. That's good. Leeds to win 3-1. Hi from Auckland, New Zealand. Hey, Paul. Good to see you in here. Pat says Wolves have a good team. Premier League is under the planet compared to other leagues. Tuning in from Singapore. Hi, mate. Reese says, good luck, mate. Rooting for you to win and secure survival from a Sunderland fan. Thanks, Reese. Right, guys, do us a solid. Slap on the likes. Thank you so much. We are about to get going in what is a massive, massive game for Leeds United. Come on, boys. Do us the utmost favors and just win this game. Just win. I think it'll be tighter than people think. I think this will be tighter than people think. I've gone with a 2-0. Early goal, bit of Wolves pressure, and then maybe a Leeds winner at the end. But if you haven't watched this before, everybody, we do dial in on the old timer. We're nearly at kickoff now. It might have kicked off in your world on your streams, but you can align yours up with mine right now. As I said, the super chats, it's greatly appreciated. Thanks to Steve already for sending through the super chat, and any others are welcome. Shout out to all of the Andrew Portwood, can see you in here, Andrew. A lot of the regulars in here as well. And yeah, we're about to get going with it. Here we go. Leeds United kicking towards the south stand. Okay, ball up. Beal. Gets rid. Hook back. Ampadu. Clears it. Leeds United on the attack already. It's Noah Okafor. Noah Okafor. Calvert-Lewin. Oh, God. Saved by the keeper again. Calvert-Lewin just doesn't like basic chances, does he? But what a start by Leeds. Inside 20 seconds, we're nearly 1-0 up. Headed out by Ampadu and Noah Okafor causing problems already. Santiago Bueno, not good enough. Ball played over. Dominic Calvert-Lewin. It's a tough chance, but comes back to the... and I'm not hounding him out here whatsoever. You guys know that, but brilliant from Tanaka. Oh, Tanaka again. Go on, you beautiful Japanese maestro. Okafor, good start from Leeds. Leeds are aggressive. Oh, it's a poor touch that from Gabby Goodmanson, who floats it back in again. It's a good ball in, that from Gabby. Tanaka goes over. Bogle. Can he take your man on? Just the first goal would be amazing. Oh, it's a terrible ball in, Justin. You've got to get more on that. Wolves trying to get out. Intercepted again by Justin. I don't know where the ball is. Leeds still have it. Ampadu cleared by Wolves. It's still up in the air. This is chaos. My God, what a start. It's frantic. It's absolutely frantic by Leeds United so far. Goodmanson, it's a terrible ball in. 2 poor balls in by Goodmanson. But what I was about to say anyway was, you know, let's test out this keeper. Let's test out this keeper. But prior to that, I was saying about our attack next season, it's got to be primary. Primary in that summer to invest in that attack. Invest in the attack and make it better. Anyway, Chatchua, it's been a frantic start here. Chatchua, good defending by Gabby Goodmanson. Really good defending and should win a free kick and doesn't win a free kick. And it's a Wolves corner. Staggered, the referee hasn't given that in terms of a foul, but it is a Wolverhampton Wanderers corner. It deflected off Gabby's heel. Did really well against Chatchua. And yeah, deflected off Gabby's heel for a corner to Wolves. How things change. Be interesting to see how Wolves approach this as well, because do they want to win the game? You know, do they want to win? Andrew's in the building. Hi, Andrew. Thank you so much for your £5 donation there, pal. As I said, Steve just became a member. Short corner from Wolverhampton Wanderers. Love these short corners. They're always so great to watch. Ball into the box. Headed over. It's another corner. Second corner for Wolves. Off Pascal Strout. It's a lightning start for Leeds. And I think this is where in the Premier League next season, you know, I've mentioned this previously, but you definitely got to improve that attack. Because Leeds have had so many chances this season. Our XG is extremely high in comparison to teams down there. And just sometimes we've just not had that finishing touch. We've got the optimum out of a lot of these players going forward, but Leeds need to take it to the next level, I think. Angel Gomez over it. The former Man United player. Gomez puts it in. Flicked on. Okafor gets rid. Not very high, not very handsome. Headed back in by Wolves. Leeds just need to get hold of the ball a little bit now. Bellegarde. I was think he's kicked it out. Hugo Bueno recovers. And Leeds need to get out here. Bentley. Martin says, thanks so much, Martin. Really appreciate that, buddy. Thanks for the donation, pal. Bentley. And guys, just slap a like on the video if you would. Thank you so much. Leeds just need to be so aggressive with this Wolves side. There's changes as well. Got to test that keeper out. Playing the ball long, which will never work when you've got Adam Armstrong up top. I think the longer that this goes on, it'll favour Wolves. Really obvious, but it will favour Wolves. Nerves might start creeping in with Leeds. We just need that early goal. Ball played over the top again. Chatchura in a bit of a foot race here. Beal has it. Darlow. Wolves pressing high as well. Goodmanson. Up to Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Calvert-Lewin wins a free kick. Well done. Really good centre-forward player by Calvert-Lewin. Beal. Justin. Jaden Bogle. Leeds have got to, you know, they've got to be a little bit punchy as well today. It still does feel, doesn't it, that we just don't have that. Oh, there's been a goal at Newcastle. Oh, no, there hasn't. That's a great highlight. Oh, no, there is a goal at Newcastle. This is bizarre. I don't know. I thought there was a goal at Newcastle, but the stream has just flipped, which is just fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Hold on, guys. Right, okay. We are back. The stream just completely flipped, which was excellent. So what minute are we on? So we are a little bit further ahead now on my really legal stream. Hold on a sec. That is where we are. Okay. So Leeds with a throw. James Justin. Leeds with the biggest chance so far in the game. Calvert-Lewin inside a minute. Feels like a reoccurring theme now, doesn't it? Gomez does really well. Really good feet there. Hugo Bueno just in, and it's a Leeds throw. Yeah, it's just going to be interesting to see, like, in this game. I think it's going to be tighter than probably we think. A lot of people think anyway. It's just that Leeds attack, isn't it? That Leeds attack. When you're coming up against a team that's probably going to low block you and hit you on the counter-attack, you don't come up against many of those. Poor throwing, I thought, there by Justin. Aronson gets dragged down, wins a foul. Andre. Look, not a lot of width so far. I don't know if you guys agree, but not a lot of width. It's very narrow so far. They're pressing quite high, but it's a similar system, isn't it? So you can effectively go man for man. They know they're going to have to get tight on Tanaka here as well. Beal. Ampadu. Lovely switch. Don't see a lot of that from Leeds United. Gabby Goodmanson. Okay. Leeds doing what Leeds do. It's very, very sort of patient build-up. Passive. 7 minutes in. Beal is going to go back again. There's got to be some movement up top for Leeds, I think. Dino says, shout out to you, Dino. If we end up surviving comfortably, we need to invest. Oh, mate, it's a massive job next year. We've still got a lot of really capable players here, but we've got the optimum out of a lot of these players going forward, Dino. So I completely agree. So we don't suffer second season syndrome and go back down. This squad has done well. Yeah, 100%. Mate, a lot of these players, like the recruitment, you actually have to have the players performing at the top level in terms of their own that standard. You look at Okafor, you look at Dominic Calvert-Lewin, Lucas Mecha. They've all been performing at the top level for what they can probably achieve. Ball in. Ooh, corner to Leeds. For what they can achieve. So you've got to invest in that. You've got to bring some top players in if you can, you know, and the recruitment's been good. So it does give me encouragement. Cheers for your donation, Dino, mate. Okay, so no Okafor, probably been Leeds' most dangerous player so far. Whipped it in. Brendan Harrison couldn't get to it. It's a lovely ball in. Yeah, lovely ball in, and it is a corner. Hugo Bueno. Be lovely if Leeds could put this one in the back of the net. As you can tell, my throat is sore, everybody. So if we do score, I'm not going to be going mental. It's hard. I think I'm about to lose my throat. I don't really like Tanaka on set pieces. I mentioned this before. Just doesn't really get the whip on it for me, but let's see. Tanaka ball in. Back post again. Looked like a good opportunity for Leeds. Flicked on. James Justin. Should he have done better there? Let's have a quick look at this. Tanaka puts the ball into the box. It's flicked on. Oh, Justin should have. It should be 1-0. Jesus Christ. Flicked on. Who's it flicked on by? It's flicked on by Santiago, but it's an absolute. He's got to score. 2 opportunities for Leeds now, where in my opinion we should be 1-0 up. Definitely. But it's positive, I guess. But had to go in that. James Justin's he's about 4 yards off the goal line. He came at him quick, but it's got to score. It's got to at least hit the target. Bentley taking 4 years to set the goal. I don't know why Wolves are coming for a point. Bizarre when they are where they are. It's a bit strange. Maybe they're not, but looks like they are. Dominic Calvert-Lewin challenges. No foul given away, hopefully. Andre comes away with it. Tanaka wins the ball, and the shit referee gives a foul. It's never a foul. In a month of Sundays, is that a foul? Tanaka literally has the ball at his feet. He's won the ball off Gomez, gives a foul. Oh, God. Premier League referees. Anytime a player goes down, you always forget, don't you? I'd encourage Leeds players to dive. Horrible thing to say, but I really would. Bit of gamesmanship. Every other team, even when you're going down, does it, He'll give it again here. Now, that looked like more of a foul. Okafor. Brilliant by No Okafor. Well done, No Okafor. Gets Leeds up the pitch. He's so important for Leeds now, isn't he? 5 goals in his last 6 for United. Tanaka on the ball. Leeds just need to start moving that ball a little bit quicker, I think. Beal. That's what you do get with Joe Rodon. You do get it. You do get that ball moved quickly. Ampadu. Bogle. Justin. Down the line. Nice pop. Yeah, not really connecting as of yet for Leeds. It's a bit stodgy. Wolves are slowing the game down incredibly well. Again, Hugo Bueno taking his time. I don't know why they're doing this. It's strange. Strange tactic for Wolves. They've clearly come for a point. Throw-in is taking a... I mean, this is incredible. Yeah, that throw-in. They've just taken a throw-in. That took probably about 8 seconds to take the throw-in. Andre. Leeds, we've got to press high. We've got to be really aggressive because they're not good on the ball, Wolves. Just let them have the ball. It's going to be a lot simpler for them. They're not good on the ball. They're not technically great. But if we just sit in sort of a little bit of a block and allow them to have the ball, you're not putting any pressure on them. James Justin. Again, poor from Justin. Really poor from Justin. Loses out to Gomez. It's not been a great start by James Justin. Should have scored, and I think his passing's been a bit off. Doing okay in the midfield here, Wolves. Doing okay in the midfield. Leeds have got to get a bit tighter. Chachua. Oh, good football by Wolves. Good football by Wolves. Chachua on the overlap. He's done that a couple of times to get beyond... Gudmundsson. Good, really good handling there by Carl Darlow when that ball was played in the box. Excellent. No flapping. Really good from Darlow. Leeds just got to be a little bit quicker here, and it feels very obvious. I mean... Justin, again, with just a punted ball back to Carl Darlow. Do you think he's been on the AL after the Man United game? Strouk. Goodmanson does well to win it in the air, but Wolves win it again. Wolves have won the second ball. Leeds have got to start picking up these second balls. Win it back well. Tanaka, here we go. Maybe a bit of an opportunity. Aronson plays it behind Bogle. Ampadu picks it up. Lovely ball. James Justin delivers a good ball. Oh, it's a wonderful ball. Wonderful ball and really well defended by Wolves. Chachua, Leeds United corner. Does it concern you, mate, that with some players being outstanding this season, like Tackle Gudmundsson and Stack and Okafor, who have all performed this season? Yeah, they will come, mate. They will come. 100%. 100%. The big clubs are going to come, or bigger clubs are going to come. And it's all going to test Leeds' resolve. We keep hold of this nucleus and add to it. You might have to sell one, but we're not going to. I don't think we're going to be forced to sell one. But yeah, Leeds' accounts look good this year. They're all contracted to Leeds United, so hopefully we don't sell a lot of our nucleus and we can, invest in that attack. Corner, Tanaka. It's off the line. Oh my God. Is it going to be one of those days? Leeds have it cleared off the line. Oh, what an opportunity. Ampadu has a shot, deflected. Leeds, really bad touch by Goodmanson. It's forcing him all the way back. He's had a bit of a dodgy touch today, Goodmanson, so far. Yeah, Leeds off the line. Now we've won a throwing back. Really good pressing by Leeds. But yeah, somehow we've not scored. I think it might have been Ampadu. I'm not sure. Someone cleared it off the line. Trickled across goal. Let's have a look at this. The corner was put in by Tanaka. To be fair, he's putting a couple of decent ones out. Puts the ball in. Strout nods it on. DC, BL's on the line to tap it in. It's cleared off the line. Oh, God. Massive opportunity there for Leeds. Ampadu on the throw. Do us a favour, guys. Slap a like on the video. Thank you so much as well. Thank you. Ampadu launches it. It's a really good throw. Good arm. Oh, cleared by Wolves. His throw-ins have got longer. Goodmanson doesn't have to go. Okay, Goodmanson. He's just gone all the way back there. Aronson has then gone back again with options in front of him. This is what I mean with Leeds. Sometimes it's just that punch where we just need to keep them on the back foot, but we've let Wolves get all the way back into shape now. And then Leeds just don't know what Goodmanson's doing here. Strange. No, we don't need to go back to Darlow. We don't. And we have gone all the way back to Darlow. Just pointless pass. Okay. Justin. Darlow again. Darlow again. Ole, ole. So when Darlow gets the ball, everybody, it just forces Wolverhampton Wanderers to get out. And then Leeds have kind of got to deal with that. Brilliant by Ampadu there. And Tanaka. Back to Ampadu. Tanaka doesn't really get that one right. And they win it back. Aronson's going to give away a foul if he's not careful. Andre's done well. Plays the ball out to Chatchura on the right-hand side. Lovely little overlap there. Bellegarde. João Gomez. Hugo Bueno. Good delivery on him. Leads very deep. Krejci puts the ball in. Whip to the back post. Headed clear by Goodmanson. Chatchura again. Plays the ball out. Santiago Bueno. Chatchura. It's gone past Goodmanson. Goodmanson's had a shaky start, people. He's had a shaky start to this game. Gives away another foul. He's got... Chatchura's gone past him in terms of just... It is a foul. Yeah, it's a foul. It's definitely a foul. Chatchura's gone past him a couple of times now. And I'm just not been sure about his deliveries into the box, actually. How Leeds haven't scored that is incredible. Just showing the highlights there of Leeds putting the ball across the line. Calvert-Lewin, Beale had to tap it in, but it's not there. But free kick. Good, really good position here for Wolves. Angel Gomez over it again. Pressure moments. Got big players in there, Wolves. Angel Gomez. Not a great ball, and it's gone all the way out. What an awful ball in. Wolves should be very frustrated there. Very frustrated. That's the Tanaka Japan kit, isn't it? It is here, you. Indeed. Indeed, it is. Slap a like on the video, guys. There's 2,500 of you in the building. Justin clears. Leeds on the attack. Can we just... Calvert-Lewin trying to press Bentley in goal. Leeds, go on, Aronson. Get on there with the press. Obviously, naturally, you've got to be a bit wary of what's behind you on a press. Andre. They've not got a bad little midfield, Wolves. I've always thought with João Gomez, Andre, and the other Gomez, I believe it is, they've got a good midfield. Beale wins it in the air. Aronson, there's a little slip there by Krejci. Aronson, can he deliver a good ball? Cuts back. Okay, not a bad ball, but yeah, wins a corner. Thought he put Justin in a bit of trouble. That was Bogle. Thought he put Bogle in a bit of trouble there with that ball there. Played it down the line, did Brendan Aronson. I thought he could have maybe just delivered that ball in immediately. Dominic Calvert-Lewin was running into onto that near post. Aronson decided to check back, and he actually played quite a good ball there down the corridor of uncertainty, and it's a Leeds United corner. Al Tanaka over it. 18 on the clock. Leeds have been good from set pieces so far. We just need that goal. Leeds need that goal. Unlucky to not get it so far. Al Tanaka over it. Good ball in again. Headed down. Surely. Surely it's another unbelievable save. Yeah! Yes! 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 Brilliant. And it's James Justin. The curse of the commentator again. Brilliant goal, James Justin. Fantastic. Brilliant, brilliant stuff. Get in there, what we needed. And it was an unbelievable save. Daniel Bentley again, who's made 2 really good saves. Really good saves. And he's actually kept Wolves in the game for the first 15 minutes. Ball's up in there. You're thinking, is it going to go in the back of the net? James Justin with the acrobatics. Such athleticism there. And Al Tanaka's balls in are causing problems. It's a lovely head down. You think Ampadu scored, and he keeps it live. That's a brilliant finish. What a goal. What a goal by James Justin. It's an overhead scissor kick. Brilliant from Bentley. Okafor keeps it alive, and that's just outstanding. Outstanding athleticism. Really, really good. Well done, James Justin. Brilliant. Well done, Justin, lad. I don't know why my score's not updating. It's annoying. Update, you piece of crap. Yeah, goal. Look at it. I love it when he does that. Whee! Okay, cleared up. Come on, Leeds. Ampadu. Bill. Oh, Aronson. Come on, let's get a second. Brendan Aronson on this right-hand side. Can you put a ball in? Brilliant ball, Aronson. Oh, Okafor! Woo! Woo, woo, woo! Noah Okafor. Get in there, son. It's 2 till it's what a ball by Brendan Aronson. Fantastic delivery by Brendan Aronson. Give credit where credit is due. That is an outstanding ball by Brendan Aronson. That's one of Brendan Aronson's best passes from an offensive point this season. And there he goes, the dynamo, the Swiss dynamo. 6 goal contributions in 7 games. Leeds United. No offsides? No, it doesn't look like there's any offsides. No, don't think so. Brendan Aronson, absolutely superb. Driving down. Look at this, the quality of the ball. That's top class by Brendan. And Okafor at the back post. Well done, Brendan Aronson. Because this won't get... Nobody will mention this, me giving him credit. That is outstanding. Or did it deflect? Oh, no. I was trying to give him the biggest praise ever. I thought he just whipped that. I think it deflected a bit, but fair play to him. Fair play to Brendan. That's 2-0 to Leeds, and we're in absolute dreamland, people. Now let's go for the throw. Come on now. Oh, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. What are we doing? Everybody's just like, what's going on? What's going on? I know. I can't believe it myself. I can't believe it myself. And Leeds on the attack again. Wolves are shell-shocked. Absolutely shell-shocked as Ampadu gives away a foul. Wolves free kick. Absolutely excellent. Fantastic. Oh, I'm buzzing. I'm absolutely buzzing. I thought it was going to be one of those days, and I'm not getting ahead of myself, but I thought it was going to be one of those days in front of goal where it just would not go in. Come on. Let's press on the neck now. They're vulnerable, Wolves. We all know this, but I mean, by God, they're vulnerable. Ampadu chasing down the ball when it goes to the centre-back. Brilliant pressing from Leeds United's captain. Ball over the top again. They are looking for this ball to Chatchua above Goodmanson every time. Goodmanson's just got to be a little bit careful. That's a vulnerable area for Leeds at the minute. He's very athletic, Chatchua. Just let the ball roll under his foot there. Zach says Brendan can't create. Brilliant. Absolutely excellent. Sore throat, my arse. Honestly, mate, it's hurting now. It's hurting now. Brilliant. Got my tissue out for Connor Stream. 2-0. Dizzy Heights. Now, we know what we need to do now, don't we? Just keep on that. Keep on the throat. You know, that's what we got to do, Leeds. We can't just be sitting back. 9 attempts so far for Leeds. It's been a dominant period for the Whites. Really impressive. I know it's Wolves, but, you know, Wolves got a point against Brentford away. You know, they've beaten Villa at home. They've beaten Liverpool at home. Leeds win it back high. Al Tanaka, come on. Okafor, just had no idea. It's a really good opportunity for Leeds. Oh, unlucky Tanaka. Unlucky. Okafor got to be snappier there. Tanaka wins it back high. I just love his recovery rate. Absolutely love his recovery rate. He wins the ball back high every single time. So impressive. So impressive. Edwards looks tired, doesn't he? We want three. We want three. We do indeed. Guys, slap a like on the video. Thank you so much. We've got a big bundle of prizes coming to you guys that you're really going to enjoy. You're going to find it amazing. I think you're going to thoroughly enjoy it. We've got tickets are going to be out this week. It's a really good prize for one Leeds. The first time we've ever done it. A bit of a raffle. You guys will really enjoy it. So, yeah, make sure you switched on for that one. Make sure you subscribed. Wow, 2-0. 2-0. Come on, the boys. Leeds win it back again. Oh, Goodmanson, just a heavy touch. He's just had some heavy touches today, hasn't he? Really has. Ball over the top again. Adam Armstrong's on it. No, not him. Well done, Justin. Really good defending. Really good defending. I thought he was going to get on the end of that. Really good defending. Ball played over the top to that shitbag at Armstrong. Can't be dealing with that. Can't be dealing with him scoring. Brilliant recovery defending by James Justin there. Diving headers it out for a corner, and couldn't have done much more there, Justin. I've been critical a little bit of him in possession, but excellent there. Hugo Bueno on it now. He's got to be a little bit careful here, Leeds. Still got some big boys in. We know corners can just end up anywhere. Santiago Bueno, Totti, the main targets. Angel Gomez on the edge of the area. Ball whipped in. It's a good ball. It's bouncing. It's bouncing. It's brilliantly deflected. And Okafor tries to touch it, and it's still not away. Poor from Okafor. He's got to get rid of that there. Leeds still under the cosh. Wolves' best spell of the game, this. Angel Gomez on the edge. Leeds not getting out quick enough. Gomez looks for handball. Still live. Well done, Leeds. We've won it back. It's Jayden Bogle. Bogle has it now. Lovely bit of skill. Plays it on the left-hand side. God, it's another big touch by No Okafor. He has it now. Leeds in a bit of a transitional moment. Wolves getting back as quickly as possible. Okafor drills it. It's no conviction whatsoever. Poor from Okafor there, I thought. But yeah, Wolves' best moment of the game. Best moment of the game. Bouncing around, and this is what happens. You don't want to be giving away cheap free kicks, silly corners, but they didn't there, to be fair. But it was the play before it which bothered me a little bit, with Leeds just not being able to retain possession. Justin did really well to get rid of it, but it was just a bit before that. Dominic Calvert-Lewin holds the ball well. Looked like he got fouled to me, but anyway, we move on. Totti being pressed by Brendan Aronson. Daniel Bentley gets rid of it. Leeds looking really good from the front here. Beale wins it in the air. Leeds got to be a little bit better in the midfield there. We need to recover this ball more and more and more, because they're not comfortable at all. At all. Totti. Chachua. There. Goodness has done well there. I'm going to have to get a cup of tea, I think. Yeah, I'd probably say Chachua's been their best player. It's a bit of a battle with him and Goodmanson. I think Chachua's probably got the best of it so far in terms of individual one-on-ones. Angel Gomez. Premier League game's never over, though, people. It doesn't matter how bad the opposition side are. It's never over. And Wolves have got a little bit better since the goal. Hugo Bueno. Tackled by Brendan Aronson, but Bueno does well. He's a good player, Bueno. I like him. I wanted Leeds to sign him before we got Goodmanson. Bellegarde, who's not been in the game so far. Good turn there by Hugo Bueno again. Well done, James Justin. Good defending there. Jayden Bogle, Leeds win a throw-in. Wrapping up survival today, and we can focus on that cup final, can't we? Or cup semi-final. To at least 39 points, it'd be massive. Massive, massive. Let's have a quick look at that table, the live table. You can see it on screen now. DCL. Yeah, this would put Leeds. I mean, Palace have got 2 games in hand, but it put us 3 points behind them in 14th. What would we be closer to? And it's never going to work like this, but we'd be closer to like 9th and 10th than we would be to 18th, which is pretty good to hear, isn't it? Craigie, Santiago Bueno, Bellegarde. Leeds just dropped off a little bit at the minute. Just happy for Wolves to have the ball. I don't like it when we do this. We can't always recover the ball and be pressy and intense. I understand that, but I don't like it when we let teams have the ball too much. Hugo Bueno's definitely the danger here. He has it on the ball again here. Andre cuts inside. Gomez, Andre, Bellegarde, lovely little turn. Yeah, just any team. I think any team can create. Any team can create when you just sit off them. I don't think Leeds are good enough to do that. We've established that this season. Leeds need to. There's a certain style of play that Leeds need to have in the Premier League, and it's definitely not sit back and try conserve and get the result. You know, well done, Jayden Bogle again. Fantastic work there. Winning Leeds a foul. Reggie looks like he's hurt himself. So does Bogle. Have a look at this again. Cred, you're not happy. David the Yorkshireman, hiya, mate. Get some Vicks Chloroseptica throat spray kills pain. Thanks, David. I absolutely love David's profile picture. Can we all say we love David? Look at him. What a legend. What a legend. You love David. Not only do you look like Santa Claus, but you look like the friendliest man on planet Earth. David, do you own a farm? You look like you own a farm and you produce all of your own dairy and all that sort of stuff. You've got a lovely farm that you live off, and you're just a very wholesome man. That's just how I'm feeling about you, David. Thank you so much, buddy. Sorry. Tanaka puts the burners on. Goodmanson. Okafor. 2-0 up. Cruising at the minute, Leeds. Wolves have got into it a little bit since the goal. You'd expect a bit of a momentum shift naturally in a football game. It's got to be a little bit careful, Leeds, here. It's not over. Okafor spreads it to Ethan. Ampadu's just been just absolutely exquisite for Leeds this season. Bogle, back to the captain. Some midfield in it, lads and lasses, that. Goodmanson. Okafor. Tanaka looking for it. It's brimming with confidence, no Okafor. It's really good to see. Tanaka. Leeds just keeping hold of the ball here. Strauch. Yaka. Brilliant by Leeds. I mean, I don't know why the referee stopped proceedings there. Leeds had the advantage. Leeds have a really good advantage here. Bogle with a lovely 1-2 on Brendan Aronson. You don't see this in football a lot. Excellent by Brendan Aronson there to go for the 1-2 with Jayden Bogle. And it's just absolutely horrendous refereeing. The ref stopped it. Leeds had advantage. We were moving into an attacking position and he just stopped the play. Bizarre. You rarely see that in football. Referees are normally really good with allowing advantage. Didn't do that there. At least 2 up. Just hit the half hour. 2,500 of you in the building. Everybody do me a favor. Slap a like on the video. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Free kick to Leeds. Tanaka over it. Wolves have struggled with Leeds' set pieces so far. Tanaka. Say, guys, okay, jerseys. Look at this. We've got the Tanaka jersey on. Link in the description below. Code Leeds for 8% off. Tanaka. Ball it. I think this is what I said with Tanaka. I said sometimes, like, I don't like him that much on set pieces, Tanaka. He doesn't get enough pace on it for me. And I think that was quite a good example of it. Floats it into the area. Really difficult for any Leeds players to be able to run onto it and gain any sort of pace on the ball. But yeah, Tanaka, he's accurate with his balls in, really accurate with his balls in. But it doesn't have that pace on it. Ampadu does really well tackling Andre there. Leeds win the free kick. Crazy how much Brazil have fallen off, by the way. Andre and I think Gomez are there, double pivot. Or they were anyway. Brazil national team, madness. Good football by Leeds. Aronson does well. Good football. Really good football. Justin goes over the top to Dominic Calvert-Lewin in the channel. DCL knocks it off. Bogle. Leeds playing some good stuff here. Trying to get to the byline, Jayden Bogle. Tackled really well by Craigie, though. Bogle should win it back. Cleared by Hugo Bueno. Leeds throw. I'm an ex-nurse, says David. Oh, sorry, mate. David looks organic, af. David he's just a really good guy. Ex-nurse as well. What a legend. Tanaka. Brilliant from Tanaka. Lovely, lovely play by the boy. Spreads it out wide to Yakabeel. Tanaka. Beal. Perfect situation for Leeds right now, people. Perfect situation. 2-0 up. At home. What could go wrong? Gudmundsson. Ampadu. Brilliant. Brilliant from Ethan. Tells Okafor he can open his body. Okafor does it. Plays a really good ball. No Okafor. Down the channel. DC. Oh, okay. I don't think he's going to. Nah. Yeah. Goal kick. Offside, actually, I think. Be nice for DCL to get a goal, wouldn't it? It would be nice. It's been a while now, hasn't it? It feels like, especially in the league. Thanks, son. What? 2-0, yeah? Did you not hear me?
Yeah, but sometimes it's a good screen or a bad screen.
Oh, I've left the light on the toilet. Oh, is it? Oh, okay. You see me there with my Tanaka top tucked in. It's just because it was this one's a bit baggy. I've got a medium size, but this one is a little bit baggy on me. Tucking it in like an IT specialist or something. Do you know what I mean? Goal coming in 1 minute, says Mystic Jeff. Good lad, Jeff. Connor has good genes. They are good genes, mate. 1-0 Bournemouth. Bueno, good football. Oh, Andre's done well there. Andre's done really well. Angel Gomez. Ooh. Bogle, really good defending. Still got it though, Craigie. That's what I'll say about Wolves. They do sort of they're able to just sort of get the centre backs forward at a decent level. You'll see Craigie very, very near the box often. Same with Mosquera normally. There he is, Craigie. Plays the ball down the side here. Hugo Bueno. Definitely their best player so far. Should be a Leeds. Should be a Leeds ball. I don't think it is. So Wolves throw. And Mane's coming on. Wow. Mane's coming on now. Okay, so this is... I didn't think he was going to do this. It's not really what you want to see. Mane coming on for Wolves. He's a bit of a line breaker. Very good at carrying that ball. Fair play to Edwards. He's making a big change early on here. 36 in. He's making that change. Ball thrown in by Wolverhampton Wanderers. Headed away. This game's far from over yet, people. It's not party time yet. Craigie puts that ball into the box. It's got all the way through. Not a single Leeds United contact there. All the way through. Chachua beats Gudmundsson again. Ball played into the box. It's a terrible ball into the box. He's got the pace on Gudmundsson. Has to be said. I think it's Angel Gomez. Angel Gomez is struggling. I'm not sure, though. I don't know if he's been forced into it. Yeah. Yeah, he's not moving well, is he? So Angel Gomez off. Angel Gomez off, Mane on. To be honest, I'd rather Angel Gomez stay on, to be honest. But it's a different sort of task for Leeds now. The young lad, Mane, coming on. Good player. Very good player between the lines. I thought he'd have started him in a rocket there, to be honest, but he's not done that. Wolves have it. They've probably had a little bit of the ball, a little bit more of the ball than Leeds United, actually, I'd say, in the last however many minutes. Ball played over the top. Should be Darlow's. Darlow does well. Well done, Carl. Comes and collects it. Normally they'd have got Melier punching it. Darlow's been excellent, and he for Leeds. I just think, I said this midweek, but if you're not talking about a goalkeeper, your goalkeeper's doing well. If he's not in the headlines, we know that as Leeds fans. Aronson misses it. Should have done better there. Wolves come away with it again. Leeds struggling to have the ball at the minute. And it's another corner to Wolves. Last time they did this, they caused a little bit of bother. Leeds have just got to get hold of that ball a little bit. They're doing that thing again where we appear, it's got to be instruction, but we appear to just sit back and allow the opposition to have the ball and say, you know, break through us. Appears to be a tactic by Leeds, that. It's got to be instruction because it happens pretty much every time we take the lead. There's always going to be momentum in football. It's got to be careful here. 38 minutes on the clock. Mane to take it. Ball whipped in, headed across. It's cleared again. It's a dangerous ball. Headed back in, and it's off the line by Dominic Calvert-Lewin. It's not over. This definitely isn't over. That's two. There's two now where they've got close. Andre. Leeds clear. Okafor. Oh, he's unlucky there. No Okafor. Wolves throw. Dominic Calvert-Lewin did it in the last game. To prove it, he's more of an effective attacker at the minute. Preventing goals, never mind scoring goals. BL got rid, and it looked like it was creeping in that. It's a really good defensive clearance. Adam Armstrong again, getting that flick on in the near post, and Leeds were all at sea. That's two corner situations there where Leeds have struggled a bit. Got to be careful. We're sitting all the way back now, which is interesting. Ball over the top. Armstrong wins it again. Come on, Leeds. It's fucking Adam Armstrong. Leeds win a free kick. But Adam Armstrong shouldn't be beating Pascal Beal and James Justin in the air. He's getting between the lines here. I'm not sure how that's a foul. Leeds have won a free kick there. I'm not sure how that's a free kick. That looked like it. We got away with that one, people. We got away with that one. That looked like it should be a free kick to Wolves, that. Mane making a bit of an impact to start off with. I thought the ref got that wrong, to be honest. Should have been a free kick to Wolves. I think Ampadu just miskicked it and hit him. But yeah, a bit more energy between the lines now with Angel Gomez coming on. It looks like Mane's sent him to a front two, maybe. Him and Armstrong. Tanaka. Darlow. It's the thing. Leeds get between the lines. There's a real opportunity for us here, but got to hold on to that ball. Okafor again loses it. Goodmanson does well to win it back. Goodmanson, brilliant feet. Gabby plays a lovely ball out wide as well by James Justin. Probably Gabby's best moment of the game there. Justin cuts back. He doesn't need to cut back. And Wolves rob him. Sometimes it's so complicated how Leeds make it, you know. What goes on with Adam Armstrong when he's playing against Leeds United? It's completely bizarre, but he turns into R9. But yeah, and again, Leeds giving the ball back. Just Bogle this time. Tanaka wins it. Well done, out Tanaka. Yeah, just got to be a little bit calmer on the ball here. When we're okay at the back. We're okay at just passing the ball between the the centre backs and the full backs. But it's when we get into that attacking zone, we've got to get a little bit crisper. Let's get to half-time 2-0. That's fine. You know, reassess. Gabby on the ball. So you can't, they have packed out they always pack out the midfield as well when you're looking at Gomez. You're looking at sort of Mane dropping in, Bellegarde as well. They do drop in Wolves, but sometimes you don't always have to force it backwards, Leeds. That's what I love about Ampadu and Tanaka. Always looking at the ball on the back foot. Sometimes you'll get Leeds players and it's just a case of, you know, getting the ball and passing it backwards and doesn't really generate a lot for Leeds. It's quite passive. Gabby. Noah. That's why I love this man. I love watching him. No Okafor cuts inside, beats his man really well. Don't mind him, Noah, because he's just such a risk taker. I like it. I like watching him. Tanaka. Justin. Harrison. Justin. Back we go. Jack Scott became a member. Shout out to you, Jack. Thanks, buddy. I think we're going to go all the way back to Darlow here. And we have, yeah, Justin. Darlow feints, does well. Strout leads in complete control at the minute, which is really good to see. Wouldn't mind seeing a little bit of a punch going forward, though, again. Yaka. Captain Maximus just became a member as well. Cheers, pal. I'm struggling to speak today. Guys, we are going to be doing a Tottenham watch along as well. If you're not following the Connor McGilligan channel, please make sure you do so, everybody. And we're going to be watching the Tottenham Brighton game at 5:30 as a watch along. So there you go. You lucky lot. Justin gives it away again. Leeds try win it back, but Wolves do well to get out the pocket there. Mane on it. Ampadu does brilliantly to just snap it and get in front of him there. Yeah, just Justin giving it away a little bit at points in this game. Totti goes home. Pressure by Calvert-Lewin. Daniel Bentley. Lewin looks knackered, doesn't he? All the way through. All the way through. Justin goes over the top. Lovely chip ball. Jayden Bogle. Oh, Jayden, it's a brilliant ball. Who's there to finish it? Oh, it's a good tackle. Good tackle, and it's cleared by Wolves. Good opportunity for Leeds there. Lovely little delivery that. I like that from James Justin as well, hitting the channels. We've always got runners. Always got runners in that channel. Lovely little clip ball over the top there by Justin. Bogle, fantastic delivery. Sharp and drilled across the box. And good clearance by Wolves there, actually. Well defended by Andre. Justin on the throw. Harrison. Harrison loses it. Hugo Bueno down the line. Armstrong does what? Again, Armstrong beats Beal in the air. Bizarre. Absolutely bizarre. Good football by Leeds. Excellent by Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Harrison could have taken him on there. Decides to just cut back again. Loses the ball. Harrison's on the floor. Gets back up. Mane. Hugo Bueno. Well done, Beal. Does well. Really well there. And Harrison does well. Knocks it off. Ampadu spreads it out wide to Gabby Goodmanson, who's got a bit of grass to run into if he wants to. Goes down to Noah Okafor on that left-hand side. Brilliant. You know where Noah's going. Normally directly at the fullback, and he has done. Noah Okafor, step overs, cuts inside, out. Tanaka, maybe with a shot. Tanaka drills it. Looked like it was going on target. That good block by Andre. Hit it cleanly. James Justin. Can Leeds keep up the momentum here? Jakob Beal looking for that forward pass. Justin does well. Good feet. Hits the byline. Does really well. James Justin. I think that's good defending. I think that's a goal kick. It is a goal kick. Well defended by Mane, I think it was. 2 minutes added on. Cloud Strife on Connor's second channel. Yeah, it's over there, guys, on my second channel, if you're not aware. Wobber is on the bench at Bremen. Oh, it does make me laugh when people call him Wobber. I'm pretty sure his name is Max Verber. Max Wobber. Bentley clears. Yeah, Leeds throw. Very, very comfortable first half for Leeds United. Been very enjoyable, actually. A few little bits, but yeah, Bournemouth beating Newcastle. God. Southampton losing. If you've not been keeping an eye on the Championship, Southampton are flying. Absolutely flying. Beal beats Armstrong in the air, and he's left him on the deck as well. Just a quick breaking play, it looks like. He's still down, Armstrong. 0 chance of Eddie in charge of Newcastle next season, sister. Yeah, you'd expect it, mate. You'd expect him to go, I think. Connor, can you tag your second channel for people wanting to... Yeah, of course I will, mate. Of course I will. I'll get it in the old description. And yeah, guys, you might as well stick around. And head to the channel if you've not been there before. Honestly, head there if you've not been there before. It's good little bits that are relevant as well that you guys will enjoy. So I will whack... I'll tell you what, I'll whack it in the chat. Where are we? Thanks, Strife, as well, mate. I'll appreciate you guys reminding me of things because I can be a dopey git sometimes. Oh, I need to get my phone to this verification stuff on your phone is a nightmare getting onto YouTube, isn't it? 2.6K you in the building, everybody. Please slap a like on the video. You're legends. Thank you so much. But yeah, I'll slap it in at half time, mate. I think it is half time now, isn't it? And that's it. Well, it's going to be added on at the end there, surely. Good first half. Yeah, very good. Very comfortable. Exactly what we want. In it, lads and lasses. Very comfortable. Don't count your chickens. No. I don't think as Leeds fans we ever count our chickens because we've seen them hatch a couple of times, haven't we? Let me just, I might be able to whack the second channel in here. Give me 2 seconds. Where are we? No, Okafor. Let's have a look. Let's try punch it in for you guys. Right. There is 900 of you. Come on, guys. There's 900 of you in the building who have liked the video. There's 2.5K of you in the building. I need 2.5K at least likes on there. Come on. Do us a favor. You're getting this free. Doesn't cost you anything to like it. Right. I will whack in the second channel. There you go. For the Spurs game. There we go. That should be in there now. The Spurs game for you fancy coming along, guys. I'll pin it as well. You lucky sods. Right, okay, let's see what you guys are saying. Sloppy last 20 minutes, though. Yeah. Chad says, Connor, what are your quick thoughts on the EFL Championship relegation battle? Looks like Leicester are in real trouble. Yeah, they are, mate, and don't overspend. Don't cheat. Sounds like it's brutal, though. But it affected us big time, didn't it, in our pursuit for championship glory the first time round in our first season. They went up, they overspent, they bent the rules, and then because they got up there, and they didn't have to account for anything with the EFL because it's 2 separate bodies. So they get up to the Premier League and they think that's that, and then they get relegated back. They get relegated again after they face the music, don't they? So, yeah, I can't believe we're on almost 40. Hisham says, I didn't enjoy the fact we totally stepped back. Yeah. Steve says, I said this earlier, why so little likes? It's a shame for people not doing so. Thanks, mate. 45 points is pretty good. 45 points? What do you mean, mate? What do you mean? Get them like smash, yeah. I think Spurs are relegated. Yeah, I know. It's a strange one, isn't it? Strange one with Spurs. I'm still like of this opinion. I mean, if Spurs win today, it'll naturally dampen it for us a little bit, won't it? But the actual points tally now, do we all think, like, how would you feel? So if Spurs won today, would it dampen the feeling for you today? Because it shouldn't really, should it? It shouldn't. You in the last 13 seasons, a team who's finished on 38 points has stayed up. Teams who've stayed on that point tally have stayed up. There is anomalies in football. We're all aware of that. It just feels a lot, doesn't it? It feels a lot to overcome that. And with the games left, that Spurs have still got to go to Chelsea. I'm not going to say it's a given anymore, but Spurs haven't got a good record against Chelsea naturally. We've got to go there, so we can dictate whatever can happen. I hope we're safe there. But there is a potential that it is a higher finish this season. There is a potential. We've got West Ham down there, who since January have been the 5th team in the division when it comes to form. Spurs, they've not won in 2026. A lot of people are giving Spurs this win today. They've got a feeling that they're going to beat Brighton. I think there's a potential that they beat Brighton. That then sends them to 33. Forest are on 32, I believe it is. 32, 33. No, Forest on 33. So there is an opportunity for it to be a very high points tally this season. There definitely is that. So yeah, it's pretty much confirmed today. I'd say if we did stay, I think if Spurs don't win today, it's done. Right, says, really hope Leeds hold out to confirm their safety and can focus on the FA Cup. And then I'm hoping by the time Leeds play last game, we only need a point or something to send Spurs down. Yeah, I feel like it's probably going to be party time, mates. I think you lot will stay up anyway. As Tesco says, or Stesco says, we need to get back on the front foot, taking our foot off, and we can't let them get a goal back. It is, mate. It is. And it's a huge thing in football, isn't it? That momentum charge of a goal. It's massive, isn't it? You saw it with the Scummers, didn't you? With 10 men, as soon as they got that goal, they had a couple which were flashed across the goal, a couple of corners. Then they had Dominic Calvert-Lewin. They had it off the line, didn't they? So it's crazy what momentum can do in football. Hey, new Japanese viewer here. Crazy to see someone with a Japanese jersey. Couldn't see the first 20 minutes, but how has the team and Tanaka been so far, says Inaka. Very good. Good English as well, Inaka. I've seen the Japanese auto-translate on my video at points, and it's quite funny because I can't imagine that would be easy for any Japanese viewer listening to me speak. But yeah, he's played really well. He's played really well again, just dictating the tempo, that Ampadu in there, winning the midfield battle. Very progressive, looking good in there. Looking good, Tanaka. But yeah, Leeds have been good. No rug for, that's it. Carton Bro says it's great to see Tanaka build on his strength on the ball. Much more of a presence in the middle of the park. Good to see. That's crazy, Carton Bros. When you give someone minutes, it's what happens, mate, especially when he's that good. Harris is doing well so far. It was, yeah. And we said on the watch long, you've got to give him his credit. It was a wonderful ball. Wonderful ball in by Brendan. Probably his best ball of the season. As I say, if you can get to those, if I can see another Brendan Harrison performance as good as that Newcastle one at St. James's Park, I'll be full of praise for him. It's just not been consistent enough with Brendy. But overall, yeah, he's played well in this game. Played well. Wow, how good has Okafor been? Playing 5. Yeah, 5 and 5. 5 and 5. Nice uniform. Thank you, my friend. Anyone still buzzing over beating Man U? I'm still loving it. Just shows how big it is for us, doesn't it? Just shows how big it is. We are still buzzing. It's been a great week, hasn't it, so far anyway. 95 AAA says, if West Ham need a win on the final game of the season to stay up and for Spurs to go down, would you rather we let West Ham take the points? It's hard in football, isn't it? I want Leeds to finish as high as possible. Like that's what I want us to do. So I don't want us to throw any game. So no, it's not like that for me. Spurs going down will be hilarious. It will be really funny, but I don't want Spurs to go down that much. So I want Leeds to lose a game. You know what I mean by that? So Paul says, working in Wolves today. Just listen to your fantastic watch on one of the Wolves' main pubs. The Goose got sussed and second went in. Good lad, Paul. Good lad. I'm sure they're probably a bit desensitized to it all anyway. Yes, Connor, loving the stream. Do you think Cobb sign Madison if Spurs go down? I don't, mate. No, I don't think that'll happen. Tanaka over Stack says, Mango. I don't think so, Mango. I think we can just enjoy them both together, mate. Craig says, let's forget about those below us, just currently 3 points behind the barcodes. That is true. Beam says Beal is just the most dominant man in the air. Do you know what, Beam? In that first half, I'm not sure. I'm actually not sure, honestly. In that first half, I don't think he's been dominant in the air at all. I think Armstrong's nicked ahead of him a couple of times. It's a different profile, though, isn't it? It's a different profile of player, really, coming up against him. Shall I stick this one on for Brendy? But yeah, guys, if you're interested in an OK jersey, we are going to do some giveaways at some stage. But this is the quality of them. This is a unopened US top. Obviously, you can see me with the Canada top on. But yeah, as you can see, it's a tough one to close the badge there, which normally means it's very, very good quality. We've got German one down there. We've got the away England top, which is lovely. It's really nice, the red one, to be fair. Only time you'll catch me wearing red. You've got a Norwegian one here. I know we have a lot of Norwegian fans. There you go. Lovely little bit there. The away Spanish one's well nice, by the way. I've got the away one and the home one. Just look at the quality. The quality's a joke. It is a joke. So if you're interested in any of that stuff, look, I know you guys enjoy your football kits, as do I. And it's just so expensive at the minute to go out and get your 90 to 100 quid. And when there's literally no difference. I'm a kit collector. There is no difference apart from maybe a stamp in the background, which the back of the shirt, which says, I don't know, whatever that makes the shirt authentic. But yeah, they're all cracking. And we're getting into World Cup season as well. So Lewis says, do you reckon 3 points today keeps us up? Yeah. Yeah, I do, mate. I do. 39. It's a massive points tally. You look at the games that we've got remaining as well, mate. Leeds fixtures. I know I'm off by heart anyway. I'm just getting them up, so it's formulaic. So Bournemouth, I'm not sure we get a win down there. I'm not sure Bournemouth are looking excellent. Bournemouth haven't lost now in 14. Now, there's always an opportunity. Always an opportunity, of course. Excuse me. But Leeds, obviously, in the semis then. FA Cup. Then we have Burnley. So next home game's Burnley. Do I think we get a point in that game? Yeah. So I'd say probably the next. I don't think we get anything at Bournemouth. I think we beat Chelsea. I think we beat Chelsea in the FA Cup semi-finals. I think we then beat Burnley. I think we beat Burnley. I think we get a point at Tottenham. I think we get a point against Brighton at home. And I think West Ham beat us on the last day of the season. So I think, if we win this game, 39, 42 against Burnley, 43 against Tottenham, 44 against Brighton. I think we end up on 44 points. And then worst case scenario, well, it'd just be ending on 39, wouldn't it? If you end on 39, and a lot of people would say that'd keep us up. So Leeds ought to be thinking, forward thinking, it'll be the first club to sign a three-legged player. Melee will be out of contract in the summer. Farke will put out a B team against Bournemouth to rest for the semi-final. Yeah, probably. Yeah, 44. I can see us doing that. Can't see us beating Burnley. God, really? Goals LUFC. The link for the shirts should be in the description, mate. First line in the description. Draw with Burnley, draw with Bournemouth. But do you think that's what it is, Harry? Do you think that's what it is when he said job done? So you're not convinced yet? Paco Macman says, don't count your chickens. We haven't won this game yet. It's all hypothetical, isn't it? It's all hypothetical right now. We haven't won this game yet. Haven't won this game. You are totally right. And you got to give respect as well to the opposition. Afternoon, Connor. You okay, man? I'm good, Dino. How are you, man? How are you? I've been a lot worse. I'll see Leeds pre-season, Tampa versus Wrexham. So happy we're in the Prem next season. Yeah, everyone's getting ahead of themselves now. Madeline says, I think we finish on 43. Linda says, Spurs need to lose today. They win, it all could change again. Do we all think that? Do we all think that? I mean, I've just illustrated that, or I've just vocalized, I should say, that if Spurs win, it takes them to 33. So where they're on 39, we still have them to play. What do we think? Do we think we're okay? Let's say today, obviously we beat Wolves, we do our jobs, but Spurs win. How do you all feel? How do you all feel with that? That is the scenario. I'm interested. James says, I don't see Spurs getting 10 points. Nah, I don't, mate. What watch do you wear, Con? This is, do you know what? Believe it or not, I love like little narrow vintage watches. This is an Ericsson. I don't know if you can see that. Maybe just, there you go. An Ericsson watch. So there you go. It's thin. I'm a bit of a I like my vintage stuff. Do you know what I mean? My old school stuff, my vintage stuff. So I know people love your Rolexes and all that. That stuff's never really interested me. I like the thin watches, the old school vintage bits. Yeah, I'm looking at 48. 39 keeps you up. It could be Forest going down if Spurs win a few. Or you over here says Spurs winning puts more pressure on West Ham and Nottingham Forest than us if this result finishes as it is. Yeah, definitely. Deserve to be a good manager, but Spurs too. That's what I mean. Even if Peter, yeah, I agree with you, mate. I see Spurs getting 7 points, says Andrew. Yeah, let's go through Spurs' fixtures for a bit of fun. All right, let's have a look at Spurs' fixtures. We'll get them up on screen. Slap a like on the vid as well, everybody. I know I ask, but sometimes you don't, and I get it. Sometimes you need a cheeky reminder. So these are Spurs' games. We will be watching Spurs as well after this on the second channel. So I think let's give them today, right? Let's give them today. I don't see Wolves away as a result of which they can't get anything. So even if you give them 6 points, right? Let's see the best case scenario, 6 points. I then see them losing at Villa. I could see them beating us. I could. Can I see 3 wins in there for Spurs? I can. Even though they've not won, it makes no sense. But it is, you got to see it as a new era under De Zerbi. Chelsea, I don't think they win that game. Everton, I don't think they win that game. So 3 wins, 9. Maybe a draw at DC. A draw against Chelsea. I think if they lose today, they're in massive trouble anyway. They're in huge trouble. I don't see them getting out of it if they lose today. If they win today, then they beat Wolves, lose to Villa. If they beat us, can you see them getting a point against maybe Chelsea away? Probably. It's not unheard of, is it? It's not unheard of them being able to do something like that. But like everybody said, it's not. I don't think Leeds will be in trouble there. I think it's more your Forests and your Forests and your West Hams. More changes for Wolves, indeed. Giving them a W against Brighton is non. Yeah, fair enough, Jared. Fair enough. Pedro Lima's coming on. Rice says, I can only see Spurs getting 4 points. Yeah. Stan says, I think it's key we don't lose to Spurs. Yeah, imagine if we go and beat Spurs. We are good enough and we are defensive enough. And I think we could be a little bit of an issue for Spurs. The big thing with Spurs is if they get Maddison back. Because Maddison's been in training, hasn't he? So that Japan shirt is giving me a chub. Oh, why don't I read comments like that out? Funny, that's why. Right, we're kicking off, everybody. Leeds kicking towards the Kop now. From right to left. Elland Road still basked in sunshine. Hopefully, Leeds can get this over the line. Here we go. Come on, Leeds. Indeed, Michael. And here we go. Tanaka gets us kicking off. I think this is them. I think it's if there's a situation today, Wolves don't go down today, that there's got to be a result in that Tottenham game. I think it's if I'm sure it's if Tottenham win. I'm not sure though. Could be wrong. Yeah, Pedro Lima on for Wolves. I actually thought it'd be. I'm pretty surprised it's not a rocker there, to be honest with you. Neil Mancella says, I didn't know we had Prime Ronaldo in our team. Is that me? Prime Ronaldo. Who do you mean, mate? Okafor, yeah? Bellegarde. Okay, so Wolves on the ball there. Delivery into the box. Headed out by Pascal Struijk. Goodmanson. Interesting touch by Goodmanson. Wins it back, though. Does really well. Okafor. He's loving himself at the minute. Tanaka, lovely ball. Good control by Brendan, who slips again. And then gets tackled. Tanaka. And Brendan looks hurt there, to be fair. Come on, Brendan. Up we get. James Justin. Ampadu. Tanaka. Lee's just almost got to take this game away from Wolves. It sounds stupid, but tempo-wise, just keep hold of the ball, really reduce their any sort of like momentum they've got. Okafor, poor from Okafor. He needs to get his head up sometimes, Noah. That's been ultra critical, but I think sometimes he does these step overs, does it with his head down, and I love watching him. Noah, he's massively impressed me. I mean, you forget he didn't score in 16 games. Not a goal contribution in 6. That is outrageously poor for the minutes he was getting. But recently he's been really good. Really, really good. Offside. Wolves free kick. Just don't want to take our foot off the pedal a little bit here. But yeah, I know there's a lot of people talking about, the summer and all that sort of stuff. And I agree with the masses. In terms of Leeds needing to increase that quality up front. Definitely. Just a bit of pace up top, I think, as well. Bentley. Totti. When Leeds were pressing high, they got some real joy in that first half, actually. It's where a lot of our good moments came from. Leeds throw. You'd all be very surprised to know that I think Nonto could have a decent impact in this game as well. Shock. Oh, I forgot Chelsea Scum was on tonight as well. Can they bounce back after the Leeds United hammering? Struijk. Gabby Goodmanson. Okafor. Had to hold on to the ball better there, Noah. He's lost it. And that's a throw into Leeds United. Very poor on the ball, Wolves. Very poor on the ball. Wolves coming away with it. Craigie. Bentley. Totti. Down the line there. Oh, Darlow, I thought he was going to come off his line there. He just kind of ignored it, and good defending by Leeds. But Strout's gone back. Darlow clears, gets his foot through it, does really well. Knock on there by Noah Okafor. Okafor's done really well. And Leeds have it. Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Tanaka. Goodmanson. Wolves pressing really high there, and it should be a free kick, that. Armstrong on Strauch. Should be a free kick. Wolves high, though. Wolves definitely pressing high in this game. In this half, I should say. Leeds just need to maybe up that long ball a little bit. Maybe clip it over their press. They're vulnerable. They're completely vulnerable when you go over that press. Leeds just passing out from the back, which becomes harder to bypass, really. And they've won it back there, Wolves. And this is the classic example of where Leeds just need to be a little bit more careful. The giveaway, just a bit daft, this from Leeds, a bit poor. Pedro Lima coming on. It's definitely increased the intensity for Wolves. They've won a throw-in, which just now classifies corners in general, don't they? But just we've got to be a little bit careful here because it's, don't want to be giving the ball away consistently. We're all very, very aware of that. But what you don't want to do as well with Leeds is just have this passive build-up from the back, which becomes extremely predictable. See, in the first half, those channel balls, those clip balls over the top from James Justin just gives you so much more than us just passing it out from the back and not really getting anywhere. Aronson does well. Goodmanson. There we go. Goes long. No Okafor's there. Oh, Craigie does well to get his head on that. $50 on the clock. Still 2-0 Leeds. Santiago Bueno. Andre. Ball round the corner. Lovely ball, that, actually. And it's Armstrong again. I think Armstrong's giving Biel a few problems there, I'll be honest with you. Maybe it's just the smaller man thing. Ball into the box again. Lovely ball from Armstrong. It's gone all the way through. Mane's there by himself. Leeds get a little bit lucky there. Just got to get on board with this a little bit now, Leeds. It's a bit sloppy, this, have to be said. No Okafor. Just don't want to give them any encouragement. I think it's just the attacking compartment for Leeds. It feels very, very heavy on Noah Okafor. And I'll be honest, that includes obviously Dominic at the minute. Includes Dominic. He's not got his shooting boots on, has he, currently? But Ampadu. It's got to be a little quicker in possession here, Leeds, because it's very easy for Wolves have been doing it all season, not successfully, but just getting back into a low block. And when you're as predictable as Leeds are at the minute, it's just pass around the back to Caldalo, back left, back right. We're not really punching the ball into midfield at the minute. It's just all the way around the back line, and then it appears to just then go out for a throw-in multiple times. Okay, we've gone over the top, and immediately the success. Dominic Calvert-Lewin up against Totti here. And he goes all the way home, Totti. Back to Daniel Bentley. Bentley clears. It's a good ball, actually, from Bentley. Pedro Lima gets something on it as well, and it is a throw into Leeds. Leeds fine. Leeds are in a good spot. It's just more about us being able to manage the game here, really. Rob Edwards looking on. Bit of anguish. If you've not all seen Harry Winks, by the way, having a go at Leicester fans, incredible. 90 grand a week, Harry Winks, in the Championship. Aronson. And again, Leeds go back. Come on, let's get forward here a little bit, lads. Let's put Wolves on the back foot. Justin, poor ball. But can Bogle just get to it? No. Bueno. Yeah, if I'm Farker, I'm probably looking at a couple of changes here, actually. I'll be honest. It's not like other games where, we're maybe forced to do it or something like that. I just think there needs to be a little bit more protection of the ball in the final third. That's Willie Nyonto. Bentley. Bit of a heavy touch, nearly intercepted there. Somehow he sliced it all the way out to Chatchua. Chatchua's kept that in. Goodmanson goes back. Strauch. Tanaka. Wins a foul. Well done, Tanaka. Yeah, nothing much to report on the guys at the minute. Apologies if it's a bit stale this, but yeah, it's what we are at the minute, but it's fine. It's all right. Bill. Definitely not upset by it. Slap a like on the video as well if you haven't, everybody. Tanaka. Ampadu. Strout. Okafor as well. Holds on to it. But then Goodmanson goes back. I'll be honest, guys, this second half, we've not really gone beyond the halfway line. So it's, yeah, it's a bit difficult for me to report on anything that outstanding at the minute. Beal does well. Tanaka goes forward. Tanaka goes home. Yeah, Wolves are doing quite well to just press Leeds back here, really. Andre seems to be marshalling Tanaka. Anytime Tanaka gets the ball, he's fouling him or doing whatever. But yeah, it's not really gone beyond the halfway line, to be honest, for Leeds United. It's a bit of a gap between the midfield and the attack, it has to be said. Ampadu looking for a bit of movement. Bogle. Back we go again. And Darlow's got it. Darlow must earn this half. I've had more touches than any Leeds United player. Carl. Beal. So just where it can get a little bit nervy for Leeds. That's why I love what Ampadu's just done there. He's turned it round the corner. Bogle nearly got onto that as well. Bogle harrying. Much better. Much better. Good lad, Bogle. Chases Bentley all the way down. Beal wins it in the air. Ampadu wins the second. Aronson wins the third. Does well, Aronson. DCL's on his own here. DCL. Oh, it's a poor ball from Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Really poor ball. I think he's having a good... Good in the air, DCL. We're all aware of that. Just leaves a bit to be desired on the ground at points for me. Just at points. If we're playing it on the ground, I'd be very tempted, if I'm honest with you guys, to be looking at Mecha at some point. Justin's been spun here by Mane. Leeds gonna have to get back. Beal does really. Ooh, that looked nasty for Beal. Is he okay? There he goes, the Warrior. That looked really nasty for Beal. Got his foot in the way, but there was a lot of momentum from two players there. Keep an eye on Beal here. Interesting. Hope he's okay. He's just giving his leg a little bit of a flex out there. Yaka Beal. We don't need another centre back injured. Yeah, Leeds just not great on the ball at the minute. We're okay in our half in the midfield, but not getting the ball forward at all. Let's just have a look at Yaka here. Hope he's okay. Just a little bit of a skip and a hop there. Hopefully just a little bit of a dead leg. Tanaka gives it all the way back. Leeds are really trying to play out from the back, and it's causing not problems as such, but we're getting further and further back because Wolves are being encouraged by the fact that we're playing it out from the back. And there is a yellow card there. Don't know who for. Not sure who the yellow card's for. Maybe Rob Edwards. He's hung over his Edwards. He was out last night. He's out last night till late, apparently. It did look like a foul here on Mane when it was going back. I mean, he was being held by Justin. That is a foul. Mane carries on, and then this is where I thought Beal had hurt himself. It's momentum of about 3 players there, Beal. So, throwing Leeds. Gabby Goodmanson. Gabby goes long. Yeah, Dom's just sort of by himself at the minute. Again, those second balls aren't really getting to Brendy or Okafor at the minute. Yeah, I'd be bringing Nonto on. We need just maybe something a little bit. You can really increase our goal difference here if we want Leeds. There's an opportunity, but I don't know. It's just a bit off. It feels allowing Wolves to get into the game a bit without really doing anything, which sounds a bit contradictory. Leeds win a foul there. Well done, Jayden Bogle. Excellent. Excellent stuff. And right on cue, Dominic Calvert-Lewin is the biggest underperformer of XG in the Premier League this season, minus 5.73. He's been good at everything else, really, hasn't he, DCL? Really good at everything else. He scored like, what, 10, 11 goals this season. So he's been a good addition for Leeds, of course, DCL. But I do think in the in the summer, we need to be looking at another attacker, definitely, to maybe aid him. But yeah. Mane tackled by Justin. Justin and Bogle playing really well on that right-hand side now, actually. And Beale. Feels like we just don't want to take the risk at the minute, which is fine. We're 2-0 up. I would like to see us do it a little bit more, though. Take a bit more risk. Feels very safety with Leeds at the minute. Leeds win a free kick. Okafor. Damon says he was out at Boxing Corner, Kilgallen sparked Ross McCormack out in the first round. Do you know, Matt, he goes, I'm sure he goes to my gym, Damon. Kev says, why haven't we learned sitting back doesn't work? Yeah, it's definitely instruction, mate. It's definitely instruction. I would sell Nonso come the window. He ain't that good. Yeah, fair enough. Bentancur's back for Tottenham. Harrison. Ooh, unlucky. He's on the floor again, though. He's just never off the floor, is he, Brendan? He's constantly on the floor. Yeah, he's back up there. Good little run there by Brendan. It's just that final bit in it with him a lot of the time. But he did okay. I think Leeds have won a corner. Yeah, Dominic Calvert-Lewin's giving it like that to the team. It is flat. It is flat at the minute. And as you lot quite rightly say in the comment section, it's not being negative. It just is when, when this team is pressed Wolves, we saw it in that first half, they can't deal with it. They cannot deal with being pressed. I mean, look at that. It's absolute amateur hour when they're pressed. And we're just kind of trying to punch the ball through the middle, keep it at the back. When we've been hitting the channels, we look excellent. But it just feels like we just want to keep hold of the ball, which I understand. Normally that turns into dominance, but they're really weak when the ball's over the top and pressed. Tanaka ball in. Saved by Bentley. Over the top. Leads his first shot of the second half. Ampadu. Lee's definitely dangerous from set pieces. But to be fair, they have been with us, I think. Bentley got hold of it. Nowhere near a foul on Bentley. He's just come for it. Craigie. Goes long. To Mane, who's definitely meant... I mean, that shouldn't get all the way through. Mane's got it here. That's what channel balls can do. Mane. Done really well. Brilliant ball across by Mane there. So Wolves corner. Told you Mane caused more problems. Really surprised he wasn't starting, to be honest with you. Good feet there from the youngster. Justin did well to kind of put him off, but bloody hell, he did excellently well. He punched it just across the 6-yard box there. But he's definitely the problem, Mane. Bueno over it now. Big moments for Leeds, this. Ball in. Bueno. It's an absolutely outstanding save by Carl Darlow. Carl Darlow's just made an outstanding save. Craigie headers it. Why are we so shit from defending set pieces all of a sudden? Craigie heads. It's an outstanding save by Carl Darlow to keep it 2-0 to Leeds United. Darlow's going one way, and it's an outstanding save by the goalkeeper. Every time Wolves get a corner, they're dangerous. They're winning first contact every time. I think this is where we miss Joe. Definitely. Mane with a terrible ball in. It's gone all the way through for a goal kick. Leeds just got to be careful, really, on those set pieces. As everyone in the comment section is quite rightly saying, this isn't over yet. It's not over. And that's poor from Gabby Goodmanson. He's not been physical enough there with Craigie. An outstanding save by Carl Darlow. Outstanding. Leeds got to be better. We've got to be better from corners at the minute. And I do think we miss Joe here. Got to make that ball stick. Okafor does really well. Great strength there by Noro. That should have been a foul. Okafor's off the pitch there. It's definitely a foul, but it's not a great referee, this lad. I'll say big moments for Leeds, this. Throwing again for Wolves. Ball into the box. Tanaka gets it in the face. Bogle retrieves it. Leeds need a third, it feels. Just ease a lot. Bogle on the attack here. Yes, really, really top defending from Mane again. Yeah, Leeds on the cat. I think Leeds look tired at the minute, strangely enough. Wolves have definitely got a little bit of bite about them. Beale. Well done. Good defending, Yaka Beale. Goodmanson. We've got to start going down the line more. We really have. Well done, Okafor. It's as if we're in the 90th minute trying to see out the next 3 minutes, and Nonso's coming on, which is good. It's needed to happen. You need someone to protect the ball, someone to get you up the pitch, someone to win fouls, which every time Nonso comes on, he does, regardless of his people who don't like him. It's what he does. It's objective. It's fact. You got to get someone on who protects the ball, someone who's got a little bit of quality there as well. These are two big moments for Wolves. You know, they've had DCL off the line again, and that's an outstanding save by Carl Darlow again. Brilliant save. But yeah, Leeds have just got to. It feels like there's definitely an instruction to just control here and keep hold of the ball. But you still, I think the problem is with Leeds in this stage, you need to be going for more goals. You know, you need that intensity. Hopefully, Nonso coming on will help that. Okafor. Again, Leeds win the ball high. Throwing. I hope Okafor doesn't come off. He doesn't. I don't think he needs to. You shouldn't bring Okafor off. Should be Aronson this. Okafor's protecting the ball, getting Leeds up the pitch is an out ball. Should not be off for Nonso here. It should be Brendan Aronson for Nonso. This should be the change right now. Okafor's doing more to help Leeds protect that lead. And he's an outlet. Dominic Calvert-Lewin can't just be an outlet by himself. We've seen this multiple times, especially up against 3 centre-backs. You're inviting more pressure. You've got to keep Okafor on. Ampadu. See how Mane's everywhere, isn't he? Tanaka. Just wins a foul. Well done. One of these have got to be fouls. Gomez or Andre. Fouling call. I wouldn't. Yeah, don't bring Okafor off. Come on, keep Okafor on. Doesn't look like he's blowing either. He's had a couple of sharp runs. Nonso coming on. Fucking hell. Always the same, man. Always the same. I think just from a defensive perspective, don't mind it. I think from a defensive perspective, even you have that out ball. Okafor's the pace. Nonso's not got the pace that Okafor's got, and he didn't look knackered. Not signaling to come off or anything like that. I think he looked pretty fresh. Brendan Harrison, man, he'll never ever leave the field of play, will he? Inside sort of 80 minutes. Bellegarde comes off. PLZ says Aronson has been fine this match. It's not about being fine, mate. I think he's been good. I'm talking about defending from the front. Nonso defends from the front extremely well. Nonso defends from the front extremely well. I don't think Brendan's doing enough at the minute. He's had a good game, but I'm saying in terms of that ball being punched out to no Okafor, much better at doing it. Much better at being that out ball, that pacey out ball. When you need to get up the pitch, Okafor will directly drive at defenders and win free kicks. And he'll have a little bit of a outcome normally as well, like we've seen in the last 6 matches. Brendan hasn't got that. Leeds throw. Wolves free kick. All right, let's go nip to the loo, guys. 2 minutes. Leeds goal kick. Okafor doesn't defend as well as Brendan. It's crazy to say he doesn't defend from the front. Also, we don't want Okafor injured. Okay. Whatever. PLZ, you're just not going to be convinced, are you? York City promotion, Connor. Hopefully, mate. I don't know how they're doing, pal. You'll have to let me know. We are winning. Had a great first half. Chill out, everybody. Oh, God, that's poignant. Ball in, and it should be 2-1. I cannot believe he's missed that. Who's that? The substitute who's just come on. Wow. Wolves' best chance of the second half. Nearly on point as well when it came to the commentary there. Yeah, he's got to score. He's absolutely got to score, the substitute. Wolves have had chances. Wolves have had chances here. Yeah, it's poor. Stroud did well to close the angle, but he's got to score. Ampadu. Goodmanson. Leeds throw. You'll see what I mean, PLZ, when you see Leeds building out from the back and when Okafor was able to just pin the defender and then the midfield would be able to get out. The centre-backs would be able to get out. That's what I'm talking about. Defending from the front in that way. Winning free kicks, buying fouls, being direct, getting Leeds up the pitch. Brendan's not as involved as Okafor in possession, which is what I mean when I'm talking about defending from the front. Goodmanson. Throws it long. Okafor is not on the pitch. What am I on about? Bueno gets rid. Strout does well. Tanaka around the corner. Aronson on the floor. Wins a free kick. And then Kredji's now gone down. Has Aronson reacted? I mean, there's a big melee down here. Big man Kredji's gone down. Okay, let's hope the referee doesn't. This is where I wish we were nastier. It is. This is where we need to be in the referee's face and just not let Wolves capitalise here. Kredji's a big boy. He's a centre-back. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with him. Bobby, what are you on about, mate? What are you on about? Been saying how good we've been playing the entire game. We're all elated. Don't come in here, mate, with your negativity. Jesus Christ. Anti-Leeds channel. What an absolute weird thing to say. It's an absolute brain-dead thing to say. Wolves are 100-1, just saying. Spurs, yeah, we are going to be watching the Brighton game afterwards. Verbruggen, Vifa, Van Hecke, Buscagli, Kadioglu, Ayari, Gross, Gomez, Hinshelwood, Minter, and Welbeck. It's a Welbeck win, innit? And Matoma. Is Matoma playing? Oh, Cortis says, and Matoma. Do we know the Spurs team? And Kredji's still down here. Still down. Spurs team. Thanks, Alexander, for this. Kinski, Porro, Danso, obviously Romero's out. Van der Ven, Adogi, Basuma, Gallagher, Bentancur. Interesting. Maddison on the bench. Ooh, interesting. They are checking this. Van der Ven. Wolves 500 to win. Is he getting subbed off? Mango says. Wow. I can't believe he's still down. There looked absolutely nothing in that. Wow. To be honest, I didn't even see it. Yeah, it's this is pretty crazy, actually. He looks like he's just been knocked out. Yeah, that Spurs team, it does look strong, doesn't it? You know, it does look strong. God, he looks awful. Like, has he just hit the ground in it? I mean, to be fair, he might have just hit the ground in a bit of a dodgy way. I'm not sure. That might be it. It might just be how he's landed. This is bizarre, this. Craigie. Very, very bizarre. If you're not watching, looked extremely innocuous. And Craigie looks like he's going off. Brendan Aronson has beaten the shit out of Craigie. Wow. Let's have a look at this again. Aronson gets fouled by Craigie. And then Aronson pushes him in the back. And Craigie's had to go off. Maybe whiplash? I'm not sure. Sometimes your head can jolt, but it's funny with these Wolves subs. The subs that are being forced on feel like they're better subs. Like Hwang coming on is what Wolves need to do right now. That's strange, yeah, very strange. But Hwang feels like something that Wolves need to do right now in terms of just getting a player on the pitch who's like an attacking body. Corner Leeds. Tell you what, that was a big opportunity for Beale there. Free at the back post. Look at this here. Tanaka picks him out in the corner. He's got all the time in the world here, Beale. Couldn't do much, to be fair. Headed it downwards on goal. Did well there, Beale. There's opportunity for us there. Corner again. Can Leeds get anything out of this? Be great to just wrap this up with a third, wouldn't it? Tanaka's sake. Tanaka. Back post. Bradley's in the building now. Bradley, not seen you in a while, mate. Corner again for Leeds. No, it's not. But I tell you what, Marnie's had a really good game. Bradley says, so happy to see Tanaka week in, week out. Makes a difference, doesn't it, Bradley? Makes a difference, mate. Gruev coming on. How good's Darlow been as well, everybody? How good has he been? Excellent. Absolutely excellent. What a goalkeeper for Leeds United in terms of what we're expecting from him and what we've got. I don't know what's going on now, the linesman. What is going on? Harrison's coming off for Gruev. I think the linesman's also going off. It's got a very end of season feel, this, hasn't it? End of season vibe. Gruev for Brendan. LTD limited, are you, mate? Andrew says, Conor says, get nasty, and Brendan answers the call. Fair play to him. Hi, Conor, back from the Peak Districts. Happy to see the scoreline. Yeah, mate, class. Yeah, guys, what we're going to be doing is I am going to be doing the Spurs game, but I am just going to do a quick review of the game, an instant match reaction just after this. That is set up now. So the Spurs game kicks off. Let's have a go. I think it's 5:30, isn't it? So this game will finish in 12 minutes, I believe. Yeah, this game will finish in about 12 minutes. So what we will do is we will, we will do the instant match reaction and then go straight into the Spurs game. Straight into the Spurs game. Derek says, Conor, what do you think about Coventry promotion to Premier League? Lampard gets stick from Leeds fan. They hate Lampard, as does she, as I do. He just another Chelsea scumbag, lol. Yes, Derek, I think you summed it up pretty well there, mate. I think it's an opportunity for Leeds with teams like Coventry coming up with the greatest of respect. Probably going to be on some series they've done now, isn't it? The fact that I've said that. But yeah, I think it's a real opportunity for Leeds United. To be able to, to be able to really push forward. Because I think they're going to be quite gettable in terms of finishing above them. Cheers, Con. I'm not even a fan of Brendan. I argue with the wife daily that he isn't good enough. I feel the narrative is a bit unfair to him. PLC, 100%, mate. And sometimes it might come across that I've got like a bee in my bonnet about Brendan. I feel, mate, I'm just relatively consistent with it. Has he improved this season? Yeah. 100%. Has he proven me wrong that he's a Premier League player? Yeah, I didn't think he was a Premier League player. So he's proven me wrong. And I'm big enough and ugly enough to admit that. Do I think he's good enough week in, week out to be starting for Leeds United in the Premier League? No. And I think that's where I differ from others. But the fact that I say it maybe more than once, maybe veers people to think that I've got an agenda against Brendan. I don't have an agenda. I want Brendan Harrison to do well. Ultimately, everybody, whatever opinion we have, we want Leeds to do well. We all want Leeds to win. That's the ultimate goal. And I think that sometimes gets lost when people disagree with each other. And it is the online way, really. Never seen the linesman being subbed. Everyone's been subbed, aren't they? Gabe says, I'm laughing about the fact that you're arguing with your wife every day about Brendan. Steve's in the building said this before the stream. Isn't great, Con. Not worried about the keeper, Dal. He's been brilliant, Darlow. I've got no problem with him. Unless we actually go out and get a real top-class keeper, we could be looking at keeping hold of him, in terms of I'm talking about number one. He's not put a foot wrong. He's not put a foot wrong, Carl. And it's not like I wouldn't try and look to improve the goalkeeper situation, but there's not always a guarantee that you're going to improve on what you've got. He understands the system. He understands Farke's way of playing football, of course. But let's be brutally honest. Everything about him is passing, I think, is really decent. I think his saves, he's made some big saves at the end of the season for Leeds United. Really impressed by him. I mean, this linesman, this is fucking incredible. Excuse my French. What are they doing? Yeah, I know. Bobby, if you're going to be a clown, mate, an absolute clown, you get like validation from me blocking you, then you can be that, mate. But to come on here and just spout absolute nonsense like you are doing, mate, you're off in a bit, fella. So I hope that was worth it, mate. Well done. Well done. Oh, two on the bounce. George says, Carl Darlow, 5-year contract. Brendan says, what are your must transfers next year? To be honest, mate, I'd go... Chris Hall says, do you think Spurs versus Brighton ends up in a cricket squad? I don't, mate. I think it'll be tight. Mate. Oh, the referees are... the linesman is at last sorted. Yeah. What was the question? I'd centre forward, I think, depending on what sort of system we're playing as well. I would go for a goalkeeper, but I wouldn't be pressed to go for a goalkeeper. I'd go for a left back, backup left back. I'd go for another centre midfielder. Just try to reinforce the spine as much as you can, really. But I think a lot of Leeds United's business needs to be at the upper end of the pitch. I think at the back end of the pitch, we're all right. I do. I think some reinforcements naturally. Yeah, okay, I understand that. You got to spruce up that depth a little bit as well. But I think in terms of the centre, they're in it. They're in. It's Adam Armstrong. He's in. And it's 2-1. Wolves have scored. Is he offside? I think he's offside. It's a brilliant finish. And I'm absolutely sick of this guy. Sick of Adam Armstrong. Lovely finish. Lovely finish. Is he on? Ooh. He's completely split in half then. It's a lovely finish from Armstrong. I don't know here. Don't know if this is going to be given. Is it off? I think it's off. Didn't know VAR were checking it. VAR checking it. Does anybody know if it's in? Yeah, it's a weird side to Leeds. This is why when people in the chat being like, don't be negative, it's so bizarre. Yes, it is, thank goodness. It's so strange. We're just reviewing a game. Leeds just haven't been amazing this second half. Don't think we've been amazing this game. No, I mean, we're 10 times better against Man United. We're better against Everton, better against Villa. But we are 2-0 up, so you can't complain, can you? But yeah, there's definitely work for Leeds to do. Nonsa might get his first touch on the ball here. Yeah. Oh, dear. It's completely misjudged that and just not got his foot on the ball. That looked very easy for Nonso to do that. And they're going all the way up here. I mean, the free kick is right the way... Sorry, the throw-in is right the way back there for Wolverhampton Wanderers, and they've just made about 8 or 9 yards up. It's all the way back there. I watched them run forward now to take the throw-in. Just like that, and that's a foul throw. Incredible. Foul throw not been given. It's not been a really enjoyable game this second half, but it is what it is. You win the game, don't you? Which is the most important thing. Takes Leeds to 39. Another foul throw. It's a second foul throw. The referee's not looking at foul throws. It's incredible. Nonto pressing down Daniel Bentley in net. He hoofs it. And it's gone straight out for a throw-in. Really poor that from Bentley. Just off. I think Bamford scored a worldie, I think. Oh, no, he hasn't. Someone said on the commentary, he absolutely smashed it in. I think he just tapped it in. Okay, so free kick, Leeds United, Tanaka, 5 left. Come on, the boy. It's weird having a 17 on the... I love the fact it's got Tanaka on the back. Woo! Tanaka over it. Let's have a third. Whips it in. Not great. And then Gudmundsson goes all the way back. Strange. Ball into the box, though. Willie Gnonto tucks it down. Oh! And Strout just wide. It's literally Leeds' second effort of the second half, I think. Good effort that from Strout. Looked like Peru. Good touch from Gnonto and Strout just wide. Nearly a third for Leeds. But that's how sort of mundane the second half's been. That is literally the second shot of the second half, I think, from a Leeds perspective. Hugo Bueno, chased down by Tanaka, 5 left on the clock, plus probably a lengthy bit of added time. Wolves come again here. Pedro Lima. Gruev knocks it clear. And Bueno, I mean, that looked like it was out. The referees let it go on. That was strange. I think all the Leeds players thought that was out. Play to the whistle, boys. Andre, over the top, lovely ball. Mane's on it again. Mane tries to get past Gudmundsson, and he does. No, he doesn't. Brilliant defending, Gabby. Really good defending. Just holds up Mane. Looks like he's got a bit of cramp as well. You know what Leeds need to do? We need to just go and ransackle some of that Leicester talent as well. Good job they've gone down, but we need to ransackle some of that talent. Bournemouth have gone 2-1 up. Bye-bye, Eddie Howe. I think if West Brom have gone 2 up as well, I think that's Leicester down. I think Leicester are down, which is just beautiful. I'm sure they are. Southampton have scored as well. Let's have a look. I mean, Blackburn on 49. Leicester on 41. Woohoo! Go get Fatawu. How about that? John Mallet, hey, mate. Sun shines in the bay, watching the watch along in the Warrels. Sending love to you, Grana. Thanks, John. What beer is it today, mate? What beer is it today? Well done, mate. Connor will certainly appreciate it. I don't know what we're talking about here, mate. Caldy says, bizarre how different first and second half. Yeah, I mean, look, it's momentum in football, isn't it? And the Wolves are still a Premier League team. They've beaten Villa, they've beaten Wolves. You know, they've got a point against Brentford. It's not a terrible team. It's really not a terrible team. They've been improving recently, and that's why, you know, when West Ham beat them 4-0, and like we'll beat them 2-0, there are people saying, oh, well, Wolves have always been crap. They're a zebra crossing to 3 points. Not really. Not in probably the last 6 to 8 weeks. They haven't been. They've actually been in the top 10 in the form table. So it's still a good win. Still a good win, and Wolves have generated chances here. Daniel Bentley. I'll say, everybody, if you're not aware, we are going to be going on the second channel, and that will be the Spurs-Brighton game at 5:30. We've got the instant match reaction after this, but come join me over there if you want. Then we're going to be getting stuck into the Lemsips as well. Leeds throw. Clean sheet would be lovely here as well, wouldn't it? First clean sheet in a long time, it feels. I think I said 2-0. Good prediction. Oh, it might have been 2-1. I change my predictions all the time, so. DCL chasing down Santiago Bueno there. Ampadu wins it ahead of Mane. Nonso. It's a very scrappy game of football. Not a lot of quality on display, apart from James Justin, really. In terms of that lovely finish. Bogle chasing down Bentley, who's just getting rid of it after a couple of dodgy goal kicks. Biel does well. And then Grove gives it straight back to going for that side pass there, and he got it pretty much as bad as it can be. Andre. Mane. And Grove wins the throw. Did well there. Lost it in the first place, but won it back. 10 minutes of added time. Jesus. Sean Longstaff coming on, people. Loiter's going to laugh if we end up going down on goal difference. I definitely won't be laughing at that, mate. Ball over the top. DCL. As well. Nonso. Going all the way back here, William Nonso. All the way back. I don't know where he's going. He's gone all the way back to Carl Darlow. Darlow gets rid. Straight to Andre. Oh, God, he clips it out of play. Lee's throw. They're all coming on, aren't they? Rodon's coming on. Walter says, I've recorded your cough. I'm going to use it as my ringtone. Thanks, mate. Rodon coming on. Metra coming on. Oh, okay, fair enough, Lloyd. Fair enough. 10 minutes added on, eh? Crazy stuff. Guys, before we're close to the end, do me a favor, please, and like the video. Really appreciate that. Thank you. Means a lot for the channel, and it's absolutely free. William Nonto. Here we go. Let's have something. Nonto. Great ball. Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Go on, Dominic. It's got to be a pen. It's got to be a pen, and it is a penalty. I'm telling you, I'm not actually sure DCL to put that away, to be honest. And that's got to be a pen. Yeah. Is he going to take it, though? Is he going to take it? Hugo Bueno gets a yellow card. It's probably going to be checked again. The lovely VAR. Ball was through. He's not offside, is he? Looks on. Good ball from Nonto. Maybe just a bit of... that's a pen all day of the week. Doesn't matter if he's nudged him off. It's a penalty. Yeah, he's pushed him. It's a penalty. It is a penalty. Come on, boys. Let's wrap it up. Wrap up a decent performance, I'd say. Let's wrap up a decent performance. Icing on the cake. Maybe a bit of DCL. Bueno's still confused as to why you can't push people in the back. And it is DCL. Do you know what I love about him? The fact that, to be fair, he does keep trying. Come on, Dom. Let's get that Crystal Palace monkey off your back. He's very Bamford, isn't he? In terms of his just determination. Bentley pretending this is some sort of like World Cup final here. Dominic Calvert-Lewin, 94 on the clock. Come on, Dom. This would top it off. We want him to get a goal, don't we? If any of you saw my penalty on socials, everybody, for Doncort United, my semi-final goal, which took us to the final, by the way, my winning penalty. Go have a look at that. Pressure makes diamonds. I top binned it. after scoring a header in normal time too. Hey, it's just what you get. Moments of class. You can't teach it. So he's actually scored 4 out of his last 5 penalties, DCL. DCL. To make it 3-0 for Leeds United. 2 Leeds United. DCL. Yes! Well done, Dominic. Really good penalty as well. Really, really good penalty. Well done, mate. That's what we needed. If anyone was going to score, you wanted it to be him. For me, anyway. Dominic Calvert-Lewin makes it 3-0 to Leeds United. And that is that. Fantastic stuff. Get in there, boys. Boys and girls on the stream. Fantastic stuff. Leeds 3-0. DCL. Get in. Fantastic. That's what you want, baby. Get in. Get in. That is what we want, innit? 3-0. Cracking pen. Lovely. That will do, donkey. That'll do. Get in, boys. Well done. 3-0. Get in. Somebody you said 3-0 as well, didn't you? I am in dreamland. What a season. Back-to-back wins, I know. But back-to-back-to-back wins. Think about it. If we're involved in the cup. What a day, everybody. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. 3-0 to Leeds. As things stand, Leeds' chance of relegation stand at 0.62. There you go, another Opta one. Best game of the season so far? Yeah, and says Andy, scum away, 100%, mate. 100%. It's got to be on it. We're all still on a high after that. We've not got over that yet, have we? Well, we're on the 98th minute, I think. Conrad said 3-0. You did, Rye. Tom says, Super Leeds from Dubai. Good lad, Tom. You look like a smart bugger in that profile picture there, Tom. I said 3-0, said Anth. Well done. Never in doubt. We're chasing 14th, not relegation. If we still didn't play, if we still didn't have Spurs to play, I'd say we're 100% safe. Yeah, guys, join me for the instant match reaction. Slap a like on the video, and yeah, we'll be there for the Spurs game on the second channel. It's pinned as well, so head on over there if you fancy that. It feels very, you know, that Bielsa first season. It's not obviously not like that because we were outstanding that year. I mean, we've been good this year, but we were outstanding that year. But yeah, that was lovely, wasn't it? Just like the end of the season. Remember we beat like West Brom, and I think we beat Spurs, didn't we? 3-1, non-so. Wolves throw. What are your thoughts on Darlow for next season? Carlos, I like it, mate. I like it. I think it's going to take. We're going to have to bring a big person in to replace him. I think he's been outstanding. Thanks for your coverage as always, Connor. No worries, mate. We've got more of it over the weekend as well, pal. It's not done yet. Ampadu, brilliant. Well done, Ampadu. Metcha. Only a win behind Newcastle. It's mad, isn't it, when you say it like that? It is mad. Absolutely mad. It is, isn't it? You know, when you look at it, it's crazy. Crazy stuff. Yeah, we are. 1 win, same games. We're 1 win behind Newcastle. Madness. Crazy. Almost full time. NC, I've no idea what that means, though, but I'm going to say that means we are effing Leeds in Welsh. Good man. Thanks, LTD. You think we can make a play for Trafford, Connor? I don't, Chris. No, I don't. Mags lost 2-1. Yeah, some of the fans must be loving this. Can we all agree with our say, bring on Chelsea, but I want us in the final, says Steve. Mane, I just want us to keep this clean sheet, to be honest. Good defending. Mane's been there. I'd say Mane and Bueno have been their better players. They got Arsenal next, Newcastle. Yeah, crazy, isn't it? Got to be close now, referee. It's got to be close. Cheers, Bourne. Michael says 9 points away from 18th, 9 points away from 6th. That is mental, isn't it, Mike? Wow. Wow. Southampton with a late winner. God, yeah, they are finishing top 2, mate. It's like 7 wins on the bounce, isn't it? Credit to Pascal Strout. Been minted today, says Harrison, mate. Always the unsung hero. Always the unsung hero, Pascal. Oh, chance. Longstaff. Oh, God, Longstaff. Get the ball in the box. Waiting too long. Back post. Oh, nearly. Nearly. Not why the ref's playing on, but there you go. Strouk has been immense, hasn't he? Any of that Wolves team that we should buy? I'd look at Mane, mate. Yeah, he's only young as well. Only young. I think he's probably going to cost you about 30 million quid, though. 25, 30. But he's good. I'll support Brighton like never before. Yeah, up the... What are they? Up the South Coasters. Up the Seagulls. Up the Seagulls. Don't know why I'm talking Seagull all of a sudden, but there we go. Come on, Rutter. Come on, Matoma. Oh, chance for Leeds again. Mecha. Oh, unlucky. Deflected. It's a corner, I think. Thanks, Arctic. Appreciate that. Mark says, puts us 9 clear of Spurs. March on together. I know, mate. I know. Fantastic stuff. Let's hope they lose. Very strange that we're still going here. We're above the allocated time as well. I think we played 12 minutes now. It's a bit strange. Thrown in by Ampadu. Nonso. Ampadu again. Nonso. Curls it in. Oh, I think Justin's going to get a card there. Stunned if he gets away with that. And that is it, everybody. Fantastic stuff. Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Leeds United winning out, everybody. Running out? Winning out? What? Running out. Winners, everybody. Look at that scoreline. Isn't that absolutely brilliant? Leeds United 3, Wolverhampton Wanderers 0. Like the stream before you go, everybody. We're not done yet. I'll see you on the Instant Match Reaction.